Ladies and gentlemen, concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series regular season finale here at Daytona. Sorry about the delay. We had some technical difficulties, but we're back at it. Matt Lee, defending series champion here on the Friday Night Series, leading them around. He's got his teammate, C.O.P.S Motorsports, Jeff Burke, lined up right behind him. Didn't miss a whole lot, to be honest with you. Just a little bit of three-wide racing here tonight at Daytona here on the NASCAR 360 Racing Network. Redneck announcer Jake Reeves, my good buddy Eminem, Michael McKinnon, and the best damn producer in the business, Australia Dean Hop the Bengals on production here tonight. Michael, Daytona, baby! We love it. We love the super speedway racing here with NASCAR.
Yeah, we seem to. We're here quite a bit. These guys, they pack the house every time. This brings the biggest truck counts of the season every time. And right now what we're seeing, looks like the high line a little dominant with the teammates up front there with Lee, Murph. Then we got Ethan Eckert. I have not seen him, I don't think. But off to a good start. Getting ready to cross the line for lap 8.
Yeah, Ethan Eckert, one of those drivers here on the Friday Night Series, kind of joined about halfway through the season. Not 100% if he'll actually be in the playoffs if he wants to get a win or something happen for that number 12 or 0-12 on your timing and scoring. Not sure how that would end up working out. We'll see what happens down the inside. Curtis Banks. Eckert tried to come down, put the side draft on good old Matt Cherry. Remember last week? Remember the beef that kicked off? Matt Cherry, obviously him, OT Bruce, Tristan Bruce, they had a little bit of beef. Tristan Bruce back there at the 21st spot. It seemed like when we had the Cup race this past Friday night for the NASCAR Cup Series race, Matt Cherry, Tristan Bruce were in that one, Michael. It seemed like me and Dean just wanted them both just to get around one another. Justin White didn't want that to happen, but me and Dean were sitting there saying, please God, let them get around one another. We want to see exactly what will happen, but nothing ever come of it. Ironically, that the beef that they had was at the Nashville Super Speedway in the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series last weekend. So yeah, interesting stuff, man. I'm telling you, but we'll see how it plays out. Don't think we might see a whole lot of beef here tonight, Michael, because obviously 2.5 mile Super Speedway Daytona, you really don't want to be one of those guys to paint somebody back. You may end up causing a hell of a wreck.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You do it here and you may cause 20 guys tonight to be over with. You don't want to be that guy. You see a really good run here from Cherry on the inside. I did notice they were getting a little more organized on the bottom line right there, which at night you think would be fast. So if they can stay organized, you see Dylan Painter's up in the mix right there. Look like Dana Shepard up in the mix. These guys are going to pull right back up even with Matt Lee here pretty quick if Merck keeps wobbling and wiggling the way he is right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks like it could happen, to be honest with you. There you see him up there at the front of the field. Get a little interested. We get a spin.
Here we go.
Dana Shepard, 44. He's going around, and he is not happy over the radio. Jeff Merck, literally the field implodes on the front straightaway. Michael, bringing out the first caution here tonight here at Daytona.
Yeah, we saw some pretty aggressive side drafting there from Jeff out of that second position. I'm be interested to see if that is exactly what happened. If somebody moved just a little bit or if we got a little bit of hook from the 12 right here. Just have to see kind of what happened. Yeah, we got him 3 wide and see what happened to Mr. Merck right here.
Yeah,
I mean, sliding.
Yeah, it looked like Merck tried to jump down. There was a hole that was there right in behind Dana Shepard. Problem is, the hole just closed up so damn quick. Maybe Merck gets loose. You see Merck, the one right here in the middle, Shepard on the bottom, Eckert up top. And not sure if Merck got loose. I'm looking at it on my end. Looked like he might have got loose. But really, I think he was trying to get down. He just barely tagged him in the right rear. Ends up hooking him around. Dana Shepard still lighting up right now on the race comms. I'm sitting there listening to it. He is not happy about this, Michael. And I'm pretty sure, I see his point. I'd be pissed off just a little bit too out of this because, you had a run. You had a great run. And it just, right here at the start of it, taking out so many drivers.
Yeah, that's the hard thing about it, right? Because he gets in the middle right here. I thought it was netcode at first, but I don't know if he moved up or if Merck was just trying to side draft while he's in the middle, and that's not going to work. So you kind of get a good look. Maybe if we go back to that painter's on board right same view as Dana Shepard right here. If we had Devin Painters, we can see, yeah. See, there's plenty of gap here. And then all of a sudden, you're right, Jake. I think he thought he could clear himself down, over aggressive way early in the race. And there we go. I mean, the 012 got it. Ethan Eckhart, he got in it. There's just a ton of cars in it. This is going to mess up the day for several folks. And this is the last race before to getting in the playoffs, right? Is the cutoff still 24? Because Jeff Merck is 24th right now.
I believe it is, honestly. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that that is what the cutoff is at the 24 mark. So that is going to be interesting, to say the least, to see how that's going to end up working out. And Devin Painter, you see the 44, ends up just going around and around and around. That gets a little airborne right there out of the 44. You got guys scattering all over the place, trucks sliding, trucks trying to get themselves in the right position. However you see fit, whatever the hell they can try to do to try to be able to miss this crash. And, wow. What a wreck. What a wreck to get it kicked off right here, Michael, here at the start of the event here this evening.
Yeah, come right on the air, and there's what we get. Like I said, a little over-aggressive, I think, here at the beginning of the race. I mean, we're only 10 laps in when that happened, and you're trying to make a playoff run, and that may take you out of it a little bit. We're going to see how good these pit crews can get them fixed up, but if they've got aero damage, they're going to be very dependent on the draft, or we know that right side of the truck is really sensitive on causing engine damage. So I'd say you're going to see several guys just riding around in the back here fairly quickly.
Yeah, Matt Cherry right now, he leads it. Curtis Banks right in behind him. You see drivers down on pit road taking a pit stop. We're going to take one with them. Be right back here at Daytona, regular season finale. Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. We're back right after this.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back at it here at Daytona, regular season finale. Damn, I love that guitar playing in the background, Michael. I don't know about you. I'm sure you love a little rock and roll. I'm sure you love the guitar playing in the background just like that right there. But I don't know who that was. But what was that? Eddie Van Halen going on in the background? Whoever it was, they was wearing that thing out. Oh, it's AI. Oh, Lord. No. We're already getting to that AI crap already. We're already in a hole now. Unfortunate.
Yeah, they never make a mistake. I know I make about 40 a night when I'm playing.
Oh, my goodness. Well, the main thing is we're at it here tonight. Obviously, Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series regular season finale. Thank you very much to everybody joining out there in the live chat. If it's your first time around us, be sure to hit that like. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Keep up with everything going on with the North American Sim Racing Association. It is about to get down and dirty. Green flag back in the air. Matt Cherry line it up. Going all the way to lap 25. We're going to pass some stage points as well. And here we go. Matt Lee, obviously the regular season champion, going to slide it on up. Went all the way from the bottom to the top. He's going to shove him up into the fence. That's going to get the inside lane. Painter's wrecking behind him, and we got another hell of a wreck.
What in the world is going on right there? Oh, my God. I don't know what Matt Cherry was thinking about right there, but I don't know if that's what caused him to back up a little bit, but it obviously caused something right there on that top line as Painter kind of got squirrely in it. That's where it started.
Yeah, I mean, literally, that's exactly where it got started. Watch it one more time. You see Cherry jumps up. He just jumps up and kind of holds his lane up there on the outside lane. Michael, I really don't see anything wrong with that. Some people may look at that. Some people may think, well, damn, Jake, you're blind. No, he moved up. He saw a lane and he moved up. Lee kept going higher. He gave him the option. You want to keep going higher? It is earlier on. There you see Brandon Schumann. He kind of slides up, gets into Pater. Tristan Bruce right there behind him, Curtis Banks as well. But Matt Lee, or rather that, Matt Cherry, I don't see anything wrong there. Michael, I mean, that's just me. I could be wrong on that. You tell me what you thinking. I don't see nothing wrong with that move right there. I mean, Lee, he went from the bottom. He jumped up. Cherry, he jumps up as well. Cherry jumps up. He gets up in the outside lane. Lee just wants to take it a little bit higher. I mean, am I missing something here?
No. After I watched it in slow-mo, I kind of understand there. He gave the guys behind a choice. You can go with me or you can go with Matt. And it just didn't work out. I think what you saw was Schumann went for the middle. James Beard got in the back of Schumann just a little bit, and I think that's what caused this wreck right here. He goes down for the gap here in just a second. He gets tagged by James Beard, either a bad push at the wrong time, something like that, and then around goes Schumann, and that's what caused the big one right there. A lot of guys out early right here, Jake. I don't. What are we gonna have left here for long?
Well, I mean, I guess everybody wanting to try to win to get in for the playoffs here for season 11 of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. You see Schumann, others going around, a bunch of them locking it down. I actually turned off the driver chat because, you may end up. Damn, I never thought we would actually have this on a super speedway, but we got beef. I think we got beef out there, Michael. There's a couple of them already chirping at the bit, right? Or chirping at them already. And we're only 15 laps into a 100-lap race here at Daytona. I mean, it's Nazareth, baby. That's why we love it.
Yeah, it's a little out of control early here, but I mean, I get it. If you're going to take out the beef, if you're firmly in the playoffs, I mean, if you have a beef, you can take care of it right now. But I just think that was a bad push at the bad time right there. I don't mind what Cherry did, as you were bringing up before. As he goes up, he literally gives, I think that's Curtis Banks, he gives him the choice. You can go with Matt, you can go with me. And if they would have went with him, with Cherry, I think they could have pulled that move off and probably moved Matt Lee way to the back.
Yeah, they very much could have, but I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's probably a little bit of chirping between them as well.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping a check on the drivers right now as they're working their way. Obviously, down the back stretch, nobody is double file as of yet, so we're good to go on this. Let's right on board with Daniel Lawless. 19, you see Adam Newton trying to come down. Damn, Bader right there, comes back up, gets Schumann, double whammy, if you will. I mean, you saw it earlier. Schumann come up, got Pater. Pater come back down, got Schumann again. So, I'm not sure if that was by design, but pretty damn close. The guy that gets Schumann ends up causing a wreck. You come back down, you end up getting him anyway. Man, I just hate to see the wrecks over and over and over. I mean, I know we're super speedway racing. I get that. But caution after caution already right here to start the event, that ain't the way to do it.
No, I don't. It's going to be hard to find who's really got the power now. You really don't have any friends, apparently. So I'm just laughing, folks. I'm sitting there watching guys put the binders on. They're getting hit in the rear end. They're getting pushed forward. People bouncing off of everybody. They're just... It's hard to explain when you're on these high banks how hard it is to really miss one of those things.
Yeah, that towing company 250 here tonight. Rich Wranglers, Ethan Eckert, way up there at the top. Luke Smith, obviously Kermit up there with Raul Meza, Jeff Mert, Cody Dodd. That's the top 5 as far as wrench wranglers with that towing company. Ironically enough, that's what Dave was just saying in my ear. Yeah, talking about that. Real quick, I'm probably going to get us fired, but I'm going to bring Matt Cherry up here just for the hell of it, just to see what's going on right here. Hey, get a little bit of entertainment, Dean. Dean, you talking about entertainment? Come on. We'll bring him on up here. Matt, buddy, Redneck Announcer up here in the booth, buddy. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Well, Matt, I got to ask right there, because there might be a couple of them out there in the live chat. They may be getting a little bit iffy on the move right there. What's the deal with the move right there with you and Matt Lee? I mean, walk us through that.
It pisses me off because, I'm out here, instead of trying to help somebody, they want to leave somebody hanging. And, I just drove him up to the wall. I was like, you're going to leave me hanging, Screw it. It's frustrating because these guys want to run all for themselves. And, shit's about to hit the fan. I'm tired of it.
I love it.
I love it. Put him back down there, buddy.
Get it, baby. Get it. We got beef. Man, good luck the rest of the race, buddy. I know I got a feeling if it keeps on like this, it's going to be a long one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll send him on down there. I love it. Gotta love it. Michael, it's like Weston would say, beef is what's for dinner.
That's definitely what's for dinner right now, as we at least now know what the move was about, which, hey, more power to him, man. I mean, if the guy helps you to the front and then leaves you hanging, I get it. To me, it's way too early in the race for all that. So right now, we're going to see Brandon Broadfoot, Owen Schrigg, Matt Lee, Matt Cherry, Curtis Banks get off to the start here and see what we got. We know Lee's going to be a great cruiser. He always is. So the top five probably going to prevail here in a minute. Schrigg has no help behind him, but he's going to be able to duck it in right there behind Matt Lee. So no harm, no foul. And we'll see what Matt Cherry's got for him when he gets back to him. Piston Bruce right on the tailgate. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, I mean, the 22, Brandon Broadfoot, he up here leading this thing with Matt Lee, obviously Catch Spence Motorsports, keeping it up here at the front. Look who's on the inside. Well, there for a second, Tristan Bruce was lined up behind Matt Cherry. You see the race detail, stage 125, stage 250, going all the way to 100. 3 sets of tires, 100% fuel capacity. You got the figure 8 deal going on down there for the green white shitters, which means obviously it's unlimited. Michael, we saw 100% on the fuel tank. How far are we thinking these guys can go on gas? Because we know that this place, you don't really worry about tires as much. It's always really about the gas.
Yeah, it's usually 32, 35 laps. We'll see it in the final stage. I don't think anybody's got to worry about in the first 2 stages, of course. And then, well, look at Curtis Banks. He's making a good power move with Schrigg right behind him, kind of pushing at the wrong spot, but that's okay. Somebody ducking out of there. They saw it too. They're getting smarter and smarter as we go. Let's get the hell out of there because it's about to be a pileup if they keep pushing in the corner like that.
Yeah, it's fixing to be a big deal. You don't really want that to happen, obviously, here tonight. Tell you. Getting interested right here, folks. I mean, I don't know what to think at this point. I really don't. I really don't know what the hell to think at this point because you don't know what's going to happen. Here tonight at Daytona, with just how crazy stuff can pop off at any point, at any given point in time. Broadfoot still up here at the front. He's got the lead. Lee behind him. Curtis Banks on the bottom side. Owen Schrigg right there behind him. John Freeman smack dab in the middle of it. Oh, hell, hold on, Banks. Hold on, Curtis Banks. Able to hold on to it. Got sideways, straightened it back out. Schrigg had to get out of the gas. Broadfoot able to squirt ahead. Here comes Matt Lee down on the inside. No, excuse me. John Freeman, 42, trying to go to the front here at Daytona.
Yeah, see Freeman making a good move there. Had a little opportunity, took it. And we're starting to see the players come to the front. Here comes MDW, started at the back because of 3 straight wins. Brian Chu. We got all these guys that you expect to be at the front coming through. And here comes Dustin Scruggs, all this top 10 changing every lap, folks. That's the thing about here. You pick the right lane, make a couple right moves, and you're in the right spot. I do like how they are really tight on the bottom. Here we go. Same thing Cherry's talking about, guys. Help you to the front, you leave them hanging, you get up high, and that's what happens.
Cherry muscled his way on the inside lane. made it work down there. Slid up right behind Curtis Banks. Screech tried to jump down, put the block on him. Matt Cherry muscled him out of the way. Yeah, do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it again. It's getting good. It's getting hot. It's getting spicy. We got beef. We're going to play that basically all night long. I never thought I would play that much at his damn super speedway. But C.O.P.S is showing it. MDW is rolling outside lane. Flanagan going. Wood's going to take it, shoot it right up the middle. He's going to get tagged. We're going to spin. We got another wreck. Caution should be in, and it is.
What is going on with these boys tonight? We cannot do the 3 wide thing, boys. That looked like a great move by Matthew Wood, and here we go spinning again. Lap 22, this is going to be close to calling it the stage. We'll have to wait and see, but I bet you it's close.
One shot it up through there, tried to make it happen. It just didn't work. Bad as I got to say it. I mean, he had it run. He shot it up through there, stuck it right smack dab in the middle, and it was game over from there. Flanagan ends up getting into him as well. Watch MDW right here. Freeman come down. Banks is there. Then Wood shoots straight up the track, gets into Flanagan. You got others trying to dive it down to the inside. You see Brian Chew, Holiday got to ease up. There's Jeff Mert. Jeff Mert just kind of slid right on over. Literally, that towing company 9 of Chris Blanchard slides by. Schumann locking it down. And then Chew ends up going around right there at the end of it as well. But you saw MDW. I mean, Michael, he had a hell of a run on the outside. He shut around Chew. He had help from Flanagan. Jumps down. Lee doesn't block. Lee's the one right in behind him. Lee doesn't put the block. Freeman looks like he does come down the track just ever so slightly. Gets right into him. And then Cherry ends up coming up, tagging MDW. Ends up sliding him around. You want to make it even more interesting, Matt Cherry, MDW, they're Mission 1 Esports and they're teammates, and they're in the same damn Discord chat. So, Michael, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't.
Yeah, there's probably a little bit of a stake in that Discord right now, too. That, I don't know, maybe they are having a little handling issues tonight. Everything seems a little odd to me with so much dancing on this track. And we saw Flanagan a little late coming down, which he may have wanted to do, but he's a little later. He's trying to block both lanes. I'm not sure. That never works. Curtis Banks up a little bit, Cherry up a little bit, and then here we go again. Ed Osborne kind of a bystander there getting into it. I mean, just one after another, and he's probably going to get into a little bit more. Oh, just barely. Oh, these poor guys. One after another, Jake. I don't know. I've seen a lot of races here. I've never seen this many just tore up right at the first of the race.
Yeah, I mean, just so quick. Everything is just piling up and piling up and piling up. Once again, we see the crash. I mean, literally, there you see it right there. Flanagan, Wood, Brian Chew, he slid down. I was wondering what happened to Holiday right here. I mean, he was good. 35, he goes up in the air, literally all 4 times come up. Chew, oh, he missed it. He slid it down. Oh, then Osborne ended up getting him. Yeah, he almost missed it. He wasn't able to miss it right there, though.
That's a crazy wreck. You got guys up, down, around, backwards, upside down almost. It's just, I don't understand what's going on. Is the pressure on that much, Jake? I mean, what is going on today? It's just, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah, very crazy stuff. Brandon Broadfoot, currently your race leader. Remember, we're going to the end of 25. So obviously we're on 24. They're going to come back around. And so if you want those stage points, if Brandon Broadfoot wants that stage win, then he's going to have to stay out right here. He cannot pit this time around, because if he does, he basically ends up screwing himself, and he will not get that stage win. Because remember, we show it, Michael. We show 25, we show 50, we show 100. 100 is the only one that, or that's the only number that can kind of fluctuate and go all over the place because of the unlimited attempts at green, white checkers. But that 25 and that 50, it is at the end of both of those numbers. And we haven't got to 25 yet. So if Broadfoot stays out, then he's pretty much got the stage win, unless he pits before they end up taking the green.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a decision. I haven't got any word from race director, so I don't know what they've called here. But it certainly looks like he's going to stay out at this point. So they'll come around one more time, and he should get the stage win. He should. It shouldn't be. It should not be where your pit stall is that determines this right now. He should be the stage winner by the end of this.
Looks like he is going to get it. So I tell you what, while we've got the opportunity, we'll bring him on up here. Have a little chat with him. At Double B, Brandon Broadfoot, buddy, stage 1 winner. Odds are you pretty much are. You got to get to the end of this lap, but I'm sure as hell you're not pitting, I wouldn't think. Brandon, buddy, congratulations on the stage win, buddy. Talk us through this right now, because this is a different start to a Daytona NASRA race than we have seen probably ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of got lucky there. It's kind of bad to say it, but Merck kind of got involved in that first caution, kind of came down, and I was able to escape it and somehow ended up, I believe it was 4th. And then I don't know what happened between Matt Cherry and Matthew Lee, but I was able to skate away with that and have had the lead ever since. But hey, we'll take the stage points. We need that, but we definitely need a win just to build onto our resume a little bit.
Yeah, Brandon, I've drove a lot of these races here. We've all drove a lot here. Is there something different with the air? Or are these things dancing around that much? Or is just everybody being that much aggression right now early in the race?
Oh, yeah. These things like to dance around a lot more now than they used to in the past. I actually had to change the way I drive these things now, going into the corners and being able to draft people. But, yeah, it's a different beast now than what it used to be. We're actually on the wheel, having to handle it a lot more than we used to.
10-4, man. I just couldn't figure it out. I'll turn you back over to Jake here.
Brandon, buddy, congratulations on the stage 1 win. Appreciate your time. Good luck the rest of the race. We're going to slide you on down there as quick as we can, buddy.
Ready.
Green flag, green flag.
Slid him on down there as fast as we could. And that will officially give Brandon Broadfoot the stage win. And it slides us straight on over to Glass Mechanic, stage at number 2. Brandon Broadfoot, he ain't pitted. Banks ain't pitted. All the top 3 haven't pitted yet. There's the glass breaking. Get a hell yeah, Austin 316 style with the glass breaking. Broadfoot up here leading this bad boy, working their way off of turn number 2 and down the long back straightaway.
Nice start, nice getaway from everybody. Here's my question to you, Jake. We talked about fuel window, probably 32 to 35. Do you think they had enough caution laps right there to make up the difference for this stage? Oh, we're wrecking in the back. Another huge wreck in the back.
Huge pile up. Huge pile up back there in the back.
Mess.
Wow. Cautions break cautions, baby. That's what we're seeing here tonight. Points Poppers instant replay. They tell the tale of who's at fault. You see Raul Meza back here at the back. You see a little bit of squirming right up there at the front. Right there's where it is. 97. That's Daniel Lawless.
He came
up
down.
There. Maybe Owen Scrage. Not sure exactly who that is up there with him. Looks like that is Daniel Lawless. Actually, that is Brandon Schumann right there that ends up shooting by him. Cody Knott right there as well.
Looks like the 27 got a piece also, Bevan.
Yeah, Bevan slid it. Yeah, Bevan actually stuck it right in the middle. That's where the whole issue happened. He stuck it in the middle. Lawless wasn't expecting it. They go down the hill. Cody Knott goes down the hill. Knott comes up. Knott hits the wall. Lawless hits the wall. And everybody just piles right in.
Oh, Matt Cherry hit it too. He's going to be happy now.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be absolutely happy. MDW able to go around the outside. That looked like a Walmart, or excuse me, a Waffle House parking lot on a Saturday night.
Well, this will do one thing. This will give everybody a chance to pit that didn't pit at the end of the stage if they need fuel and whatnot. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Daniel Lawless, Cody Knott, hard in the outside retaining wall. Everybody else piles in. Looking a little scattered, smothered, and covered. Out there on the back, or turn 3 right there. Lawless shot right up into the air. Big old pile up right here at the start of stage number 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. Meza getting hit right there on the inside of the grass. You name it. Hard impact. A lot of them getting caught up. One more time, we'll take a look. Lawless up top. Here's Cody Knott down on the bottom side. Let's see what exactly happened. Cody Knott didn't have a shot. He never had a shot. He didn't even know what was happening. He basically got blindsided, got nailed in the right rear. Set up the hell. There goes way to 00. Ends up shooting by him as well. Wow.
Crazy.
Hard impacts all the way around. One more time. Matthew Montgomery getting a piece of this right here, Michael.
Yeah, see, this is crazy to me. I don't know. Is there not mirrors, or is this somebody that doesn't race with us a lot? Is this just car count? I mean, I'll be the one to say it. Fire me. I don't understand how in the world you get in a wreck right there. I mean, it's too late to block. He's coming around. Okay, you're going to lose a few spots, but I mean, look what you caused right here. Is this a kid that races with us all the time? Or is this somebody that's here because they thought maybe they could win a Daytona race and they're here?
I'll tell you what, Michael. I'll tell you what, this is my last season anyway, so I'll just go ahead and tell you how I really feel. What the hell are we doing? What are they doing? Now, I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. Why not? John Freeman up here leading. Just got started with Glass Mechanic stage 2. Hopefully we won't break a little bit more glass throughout the rest of the evening. 28 of 100 down. Freeman's going to come around with Tiny Horse right in behind him. They're going to set it up on the front row. We're going to take a quick commercial break. I got to get a dip of tobacco. So we will be back right after this commercial break here tonight at Daytona. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back at it live, Daytona. Get that AI guitar playing in the background.
It is rocking, man.
So, yeah, Dean made it. He's going to take credit for it, and I don't blame him. Hell, I would too if I could figure out how to make something like that. Seriously, I mean, if I could figure out how to make it, I would do it as well. Redneck announcer Jake Reeves, got old Eminem, Michael McKinnon, Australia, Dean Hopton Pickles on production here tonight. Regular season finale, season 11, concerns of police survivors, trucks theories. And Michael, I'm not even going to ask you.
Yes, sir.
I was going to ask you your take on the race so far, but I think we've already talked about it. We talked about it a little bit behind the curtain, behind the mic, and we talked about it a little bit on the air as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think we discussed it behind the scenes there, but I mean, what are we doing, guys? I mean, my goodness. I've never seen a race like this with these guys that are supposed to be the cream of the crop with this entire league, and somehow we got Tiny Horses got through it, Matt Lee, we got John Freeman up here, Eric Zimmerman, Scruggs. So let's see if we can get through 5 laps right here.
Green.
God, why am I not recording now? Why am I not recording live what we're saying in the background? Some of the stuff we're hearing, green flag back in the air. Oh, God, Freeman up here leading it, going into 1. Will we be able to at least make it a lap? At least that would be my take on it, honestly, Michael, because, we really want them to at least make it a lap. If they can make it at least 1 green flag lap, then we might be in a pretty good situation. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson going to take it up front, got to run behind them. Big run behind him. Scruggs back here going to take the shot. He's going to try to go to the front. Wood's going to try to go with him. Tiny Horse going to put the block on him as well. And maybe, just maybe, we're going to get around to complete one lap under green.
That'll be fantastic because it's good racing when we can keep it in. We're not going to make it too far if we keep doing that right there. But, yeah, there we go. Tiny Horse getting back to the bottom. This thing's just, I don't know if they're dancing that much or if it's just aggression. I mean, we heard Broadfoot say they're dancing a little bit, but my goodness, fellas, this is a pretty wide track, bank. It's cool outside. There's just no way the grip level is with that.
Yeah, I mean, and you just talked about it, just with the, how cool it is out there. Indeed, if we can, kind of give everybody an idea what the air temp is, what the track temp looking like, all that good stuff. See it all in the bottom right-hand corner. It ain't that bad. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't necessarily. I mean, I know, Michael. I know that iRacing, with the trucks and everything, they come through with aerodynamic changes, and trucks went through some updates and all kinds of other stuff as well. I mean, hell, last night, me and Dean called the race, and the track temp was 136 degrees. And they were scooting through it very, very good as well. So something is up right here. I think just the aggression is just so damn high right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They just took Schumann and said, get the hell out of here. Shuffled all the way to the back. Tiny Horse right here. He's blocking both lanes. I mean, there you go. We're going. This is unbelievable to me that these guys are racing this hard this early.
Yeah, nobody wanted to help anybody. Everybody throwing haymakers, and we ain't even got to the halfway point of the 100-lap race. Dustin Scruggs, though, has help. He does have Matthew David Wood behind him, and that is a teammate. Believe it or not, Mr. One Esports, and believe it or not, the teammates is going to work together. They're going to try to help one another. You would have never thought that if you would have been watching the first 30 laps of this race. Matt Lee, Freeman, they're going to roll it. They're going to get a run, jump up on the top side, try to make something happen. Scruggs down on the inside. He's got MDW, Matthew David Wood with him. Eric Zimmerman going to follow suit. Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson going to slide up here and get up on the outside lane as well as the Bulldog, Adam Newton. Wood's going to back off tremendously. Something happened with the 21, but he is going to latch right back on. Outside lane is going to get the charge.
Yeah, outside lane, much more organized. You see the 94 there. He just can't stay tucked right up under the MDW right there. And this outside lane is going to prevail for a while here if they stay like this. These guys will just work together for a little while. They can get away.
Big Rig Studio out there in the live chat. Just in from the 42, these cautions have wasted the full six-pack.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's it. That's all he brought was a six-pack. Hell, bring a 12-pack. When you go for a 100-lapper here tonight at Daytona. Yeah, absolutely. At least that's how I always roll. Michael, that's why I never wanted to finish on the podium. I never wanted to completely get kicked out of the league because by the time I got to the end of the race, I was plastered. And I didn't know what I was going to say. That's why I never finished on the podium. At least that's going to be the excuse that I'm going to end up coming up with. Freeman leads it.
Oh, no.
We've got a Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson up there, top three, stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic.
All right, we got three pretty good pushers down here on the bottom with Beard, Scruggs, MDW, Tristan Bruce going to jump in there. Zimmerman, some reason, can't keep it straight on the straight right there. So these guys are going to come forward pretty quick, but you also got three really fast boys on the top here. And if we quit shuffling around so much, we can get some good racing in. And I think that's what we're going to get right here. We got, don't want to say cream of the crop, but here they come. They're all up here toward the front right now, showing what they're able to do.
Yeah, curious about that live chat out there. Big Rig Studio coming back, chiming back in on that one. That is a solid point. Which point are we going with? The point that he should have brought the 12-pack or the point that I never finished on the podium because I was plastered every time? I'm curious which one he was actually going with on that one. Like and subscribe. There's 360 Racing Network. If you're loving it, somebody stuck in the middle and going backwards in a hurry. Is that Ethan Eckert? Yes, it is. 012 sliding back. Bruce going to try to jump up, maybe give him a little bit of help up in the middle lane. Nothing happening. Rodriguez going around him as well. Eckert going backwards in a hurry. Get a little tour banging for you on a Friday night. But they want to skip her away right there. 94, Eric Zimmerman got him in the door right there going into one. And Eckert is going back, and he is still dropping back.
Yeah, he's going to learn the Carson Hocevar rule. You don't have to take a run every time you get it. And he was poking the nose, and it finally bit him. Straight through the back he goes. At least everybody was able to miss it. We'll see what Lee's got here. Is he going to force? He's going to force Freeman to come down. Nope, he's just trying to get a little side draft right now. At least it's not the door bang side draft we were seeing so early in the race. So hopefully these guys have figured it out a little bit. It's nothing wrong with dumping a little air on the spoiler, but when you're banging doors on lap 4, it just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, Michael's got beef. Michael has beef here tonight. Dustin Scruggs up 24 spots, or 26 spots rather. Scruggs up here inside the top 5. Big Rig Studios, a little bit of both. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Since we got a spinner back there in the back, they're going around. No caution now. The caution will come out. Curtis Rodriguez goes around. Eckert and others look like Scruggs got a piece of it as well. All of that going on at the front of the field where Dustin Scruggs was trying to make it happen. And it was a bad move up to the top side. James Beard and Scruggs was able to shoot out on the inside. Pulse Pumpers instant replay will tell the tape and tell the victor the guilty verdict. And it was Dustin Scruggs. Slides up. Freeman slides up. Freeman tried to go a little higher. Scruggs slid up, ended up getting him. And then after that, it was a free-for-all. Everybody stacking up. Scrage ended up getting into 77 of Banks. That sent Rodriguez around as well. Everybody diving below the double yellow line. Michael, that's something else as well. Something we might want to keep our eye on because we've seen it in previous races when we go to Daytona and Talladega, that double yellow line. You cannot go below that to improve your position. Race director TJ Moore will black flag you unless it is a situation like this where you're diving below the double yellow line to miss the wreck and you don't care about that.
No, and the yellow should have probably came out fairly early right here, but that's just a late block. He wants to shoot up there. It's just a little late. It caught Freeman off guard with the push, and he didn't want to lift it. Like I said, there's no give and take tonight. It's just simply go for it. I really don't know if I want to put that on Scruggs or anybody at this point. I think he would have got a hell of a push if he could have just slid right up there, but maybe just a little bit late. And of course you get the accordion after that, and then the walls sucking you back, and then here comes the field, and this is what you get.
Yeah, I mean, hard to say on that one. I tell you what, we'll bring somebody in that I know is not really gonna go haywire on the broadcast. We'll bring in MDW Matthew David Wood, currently sitting up there at the front of the field as we're seeing. Obviously, Dustin Scruggs tried to slide through all of this. We get the weatherman up here in the broadcast booth. Wood, buddy, sitting up there at P3. Can I ask you, what the hell's going on out here with these old boys here tonight? What's going on?
Scaring me half to death is what's going on, Jacob. I'm sitting here 3 wide and trying to go to the middle. I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting back up through the field, watching everybody else wreck around me. I'm trying to stay ahead of Johnson and Bruce because I only had an 11-point lead in the regular season championship going into here. So I'm just trying to get points, not trying to wreck. I'm hopefully not going to wreck. I'm in front of them right now, but that's not going to last another 5 laps. So I'm just trying to live.
What I'll ask you this as well, Michael. I'll let you get in. I'm sorry, but do you think? And I'm probably going to ask the same question that Michael's thinking right here. What is the deal? I mean, do you think maybe it's just the aggression of the regular season finale? People trying to get that extra point or so to try to help themselves get in the playoffs. You mentioned that you're 11 points up, to try to win the regular season championship. Do you feel like that's just what it is, or do you feel like everybody's just driving with their helmets on the dash here tonight?
I mean, I've been saying it in my chat. It's just I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's way too aggressive, way too early. And I mean, I have taken it 3 wide, but it's just some of these blocks and stuff. I mean, they've been very, very aggressive. But I think it's again the regular season finale. People are, I don't know what the cut line looks like, but whatever that is, I'm sure people are trying to win their way in or point their way in. And from that last stage, I'm only 9 points ahead of Bruce if I did the math right in my head. So it's that mixed with teams, mixed with just Daytona. I mean, it's these trucks at Daytona, you can get such a good run. You can actually push. You're not getting stuck at the front of the field and bottlenecked like the next gen does.
All right,
yeah,
Michael,
Matthew,
go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. That's what I've noticed. It looks like the closing rate is almost extreme compared to what it used to be. If you get 2 guys, 3 guys hooked together, the closing rate is crazy. And then it got, like I said, a little bit of a late block, and you get what you just got right there. That's what it looks like to me, from a bystander.
Yeah, and it's also, these trucks are not easy to max out for, say. That's why we can see 3 wide racing. With the next gen at the front of the pack, it's just so draggy that you can't really, once you're at the front, you're just going to stay side by side with somebody unless you get clear, and then you can manage the lanes easier. And this, you really can't manage the lanes, and we've seen that here. So that's what makes this, the trucks so much more intense, I guess the word is, than the other series. Xfinity's pretty intense too, but mixed with the regular season finale, that's why we're seeing what we're seeing, I think.
Alrighty, well, MDW Matthew David Wood sitting up in the 3rd spot. Is he going to be able to survive? Only time will tell, buddy. Appreciate your time. Good luck to the rest of the race, buddy.
All right, God bless him in the war zone. Help me.
Oh, MDW, you talked about it right there. The Sebring series right there, obviously, with the Florida Cabinet Distributors Sebring 2-hour race, Prosper's Engineering race, for Prosper's Engineering Endurance Series on Tuesday night. Getting back going on that one as well. It should be a good one going to Sebring, and obviously MDW are going to be a part of that one as well. But he's got to get through Daytona first. He's got to get through all this chaos and everything. MDW does have, he is locked into the playoffs, obviously. I mean, he's won just about every damn week, it seems like it. But he still wants to be able to get that regular season championship because that's extra bonus points. It's extra ways to try to help him make it into the next round, throughout the playoffs to try to help him out the best that they can. James Beard, Matt Lee, MDW, Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson, Tristan Bruce, that's the top 5, with the Bulldog, Adam Newton, Isaac Bevan, Dana Shepard, Ethan Eckert, and the Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, or Kermit the Frog, however you want to look at it, up here at the top 10. Green flag back in the air. Beard, huge shot. Wood getting into the tailgate, giving him the shove. Bruce took it, bottom, jumped up top, gets him behind Tiny Horse and Matt Lee, as they're going to be door to door. Beard and Lee. Beard, one of those drivers on the outside of the top 20, looking in, trying to get into the playoffs. He's trying to slide up here and make it a little interesting right here.
Yeah, we need a little help for Bevan here on the bottom so these guys can keep up, because they're going to be 5, 6 trucks here just a little bit on the top against 3. So got to hope that we can get this other truck to the rear bumper if Isaac Bevan a little bit closer, and he looks like he's going to make it in there. And he's been in 2 wrecks, but that's Ethan Eckert again, right back to the front of the field. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something right.
Yeah, Ethan Eckert tried to slide it back up there in the 12. They hit the line once again. Front lined up behind him with Brandon Schumann in the 52. They're going to slide up here, try to make a little noise as well. Schumann jumping up to the top side. Beard still leading the inside lane. T-Bruce, Tristan Bruce lined up behind the Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson. Johnson in a Catch Fence Motorsports Savage, smack dab in the middle of them. Bruce behind him, Lee right in front of him. And Johnson basically separating both of those drivers. And you got the Bulldog, Adam Newton, right in behind them as well. Think of it like this right here. You got Catch Fence Motorsports, you got Blue Lights Racing. You got Catch Fence Motorsports, and believe it or not, you got Blue Lights Racing. Literally, that's the front 4 on the outside lane. That's how they're separated.
Yeah, it seems like it works that way sometimes. They try to stay together, they get separated a little bit. But you know what they're going to try to do. They just want to push them out there so they can make a move later. If Beard can try to get back up here, it's Schumann trying to go in the middle a little bit, little side drafting. I don't mind that when you got a little area, but man, when it gets tight, that is hard to manage. Yeah, now we're going to be 3 wide here real quick.
8 to go. They are racing like it is 1 to go here at Stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. Getting a little iffy right there in that middle lane. Brandon Schumann sliding up here, trying to make a little bit of moves up here as well. Big shot. Freeman right up behind him. Going to tandem draft. They're going to try to take it all by themselves on the inside lane, but so much help on the top side. Not able to help out the inside lane. Outside lane will prevail, at least for this lap. And check out who gets on the back door. Freeman. Ethan Eckert. He slaps Freeman, knocks Freeman down to the inside lane.
Hang on, dude.
No give. Wow. Oh, cautions out.
Oh. James Beard.
James Beard
Oh, my God.
again.
Thank God for the Hans device right there, because wow, was that a shot. Unbelievable, Jake. I don't know what's left to say. We cannot get in the line and push. I do not understand what is going on.
I don't either.
Crazy.
I don't either, to be honest with you. I mean, it is getting a little bit too interesting right there. There's Freeman. He shot it down on the inside lane. Might have scared him up a little bit. One driver down on the inside. He got into James Beard, looking to see who that was, and that was Dana Shepard in the 44. Kind of slid up, got up into the door of the 25 of Beard. Beard comes up, gets into Montgomery, and it was once again a free fall, or a free-for-all, I should say. From that point, you see Montgomery, you see Shepard, you see Freeman get knocked down below the double yellow line. Freeman just tried to hold on to it, seeing that the aggression is a little bit too close, too much. Freeman tried to get out of the way, tried to hold it down the apron. Shepard slides up, and there it is. Freeman just tried to keep it down as low as he can. Made Shepard come up. Shepard gets Beard. Beard gets Montgomery. Bevan right there behind him as well. And this is what you was talking about with the Hans device, or a virtual Hans device. James Beard comes down, comes up, bam, straight into the outside retaining wall, blew the engine. You saw the black smoke earlier on. He is pretty much done for the evening. Because remember, Michael, we don't have fast repairs here with C.O.P.S Truck Series.
No fast repairs. And folks watching this, I know you're saying, hey, the 42, couldn't he just get on the binders? I can't stress enough, when you come off banking onto a flat area, you're on ice. You're just at the mercy. And then when he came back up, I was surprised he didn't just shoot back up. But, there's really nothing he could do, right? You're on ice when you're in the corner coming out of a flat spot like this. He did everything he could do right here. He'd get on the binders, but he's got to let the entire field go by, right?
Yeah, Big Rig Studios out there are all races like this. No, they're not. That's the crazy thing about this, to be honest with you, Michael. I mean, you know as well as I do. This is very, very odd. This is something that we don't usually see here with Nazar on the Friday night series. This is the craziest, one of the craziest things that I've probably seen right here, with just caution after caution after caution after caution. This doesn't seem like this is a Nazar race, because we're used to seeing three wide throughout the rest of the field. Somebody slip maybe every now and then, but when they slip, they have a hell of a wreck, but not as much as we've been seeing here this evening.
I don't know what he's doing on the pit. Terry just missed his pit completely, but he's getting in it now. But no, Jake, to your point, fellas, anybody watching right now, if you understand what iRacing is, it's called an iRating. Okay, you're rated on how good of a driver you are. It'll go up to, I think, 8,000. There are several 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 iRating drivers in this field, and nobody can seem to hold it together tonight. And these guys are all A-rated, every dang one of them. They're all 3.5 safety rated, and if you're on iRacing, you understand what that means. These guys are some of the best in the service. That's not to talk up the league. Some of these guys are as good as it gets, and they can't hold it together tonight. I don't understand what is going on.
I'll tell you what, we'll bring in somebody that is very opinionated, very, very opinionated, and we'll see what he ends up saying. Bring the Bulldog, Adam Newton, up here in the broadcast room. Adam, buddy, Bulldog. Oh, man. What the hell's going on out here, man? We're caution after caution. What's going on?
It's madness, because I think the She Shack is on fire. She shit.
Adam, is it? Honestly, is it the regular season finale that everybody's trying to get a win, to lock himself out of the playoffs? Is that what, just everybody's driving? like they got their heads up to tails. I mean, is that what it is, or is it Daytona? Everybody feels like they got a shot to win, which they certainly do with super speedway racing, or is it? Or what is it? I mean, seriously, because we're trying to figure it out up here, and we ain't figured it out yet.
It's an ego check. It's a measuring contest. You know what I'm talking about?
I got you.
Yep.
That's what it is.
So it's just who can swing it the farthest, right? I mean, that's what it is. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, Adam. I mean, I've raced 1,000 races with you. I've never seen anything like this. Block after block and bad pushes, and it's crazy.
It's between the ego and the side draft. The side draft is so bad here right now. You can't go through the field like you used to, and the pushes, you just can't go forward. It doesn't matter how hard you push.
All right,
it had to be something. It's different. I'll give it that.
Bulldog Adam Newton.
Crazy.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah, Adam. Should we just go too wide to the damn stage break, or what's the deal here?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
All righty, buddy. Good luck on the rest of the night. Try to keep it in one piece. Try to stay out of everybody that's got a big ego. Try to stay away from them best you can.
I'll do my best.
Adam Newton, the Bulldog, always a pleasure bringing him up here in the broadcast booth. Egos, baby. Egos, they're a good thing to have sometimes, Michael, and then sometimes they suck. I'll just be honest with you. But coming off 4, getting ready for another restart to see what will happen here tonight. Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. We only got a couple of laps. Remember, we're going to lap 50 here in Stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanics. So it'll be 3 to go when we take the green. You see how it ends up working out. Green flag back in the air. Matt Lee down on the inside. Got his teammate, Kids Fence Motorsports. Tristan Bruce lined up behind him. Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson, he's got Brandon Schumann behind him. Then you got the Bulldog Adam Newton down on the inside. Ethan Eckert up here as well. MTW, Matthew David Wood. Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith. Chris Blanchard, that towing company in the house, as well as Curtis Banks. They're getting iffy on 2.
Somebody's got to learn you can't push the pusher. Oh, my God. That 12 truck is super aggressive tonight, but he's been up front over and over, even though he's been in 2 wrecks. And you see what these pushes are doing right now. It's just 6, 7 trucks against 2 or 3. Let's see if the bottom lane can get it put back together here in the last 2 laps. See if they can pull somebody back.
See if they can make it happen any way, shape, fashion, or form. Now inside lane, way down there, starting to get going. If they can get it going, Eckert gets shoved out of line. He'll jump up. He'll get up on the top side. Now Wood drops down to the inside. Banks goes down low. Here comes Shepard. Everybody trying to gang up on the 12 of Ethan Eckert. Front 3 trying to get away. That is Lee. That is Johnson. That is Schumann. They're getting away. You see Bruce riding on Bulbro T. Bruce. He took it up top. Hits the draft. He's going to try to slingshot his way on up through the field. Most of the help on the high side tickler line with Lee leading them into turn 3. And now we got movement behind them.
Yeah, that line's definitely strong right now. And you got, Rodriguez trying out the bottom with Montgomery down there. 2 trucks are not going to do it here. So they're going to have one more time around, and they're making more ground than I thought they would for 2 trucks. Maybe what the Bulldog was saying is right. I mean, if you get locked together, I see it, but you're going to overheat very quick. These guys are just dancing everywhere, folks.
Literally dancing all over the place as they are coming back to end stage number 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. Matt Lee leads it. Ethan Eckert down on the inside, trying to get some help. He's got Tristan Bruce lined up behind him. Matt Lee with help. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson, Brandon Schumann outside lane. They're trying to get hooked up. It is a straight up bar fight behind them. Eckert lined up. He gets the shove from Matthew David Wood. Lee comes down. Schumann comes down. They're going to hang the Tiny Horse out. Matthew Lee coming off of turn 4. Everybody trying to keep it straight, at least trying to get to the end of the stage. Johnson gets a shot. Eckert takes it up. Cherry up, and then wins stage 2.
Wow, what an end right there. Oh, I don't know who this Eckert kid is, but man, he can change lanes with the best of them. It gave everyone a push. I think he pushed all 3 lanes at one point, and then we see Matt Cherry over. God knows what caused that, but all the way up and over. You don't see that a lot out of these trucks.
Yeah, Matt Cherry, we'll see kind of what happened to the 45, see what really caused the issues with the 45. See him back here riding on board with him. Luke Smith with the Frog took a shot. He was up on the outside lane. It looked like Cherry just kind of get up a little bit too close to him. Air gets up under the left side of the 45, gets him up into the air. Caution ends up coming out once again here tonight. Watch it again. You see Wood right here in front. Cherry shoves Wood, gets him clear. And Cherry maybe thought he was going to try to go up top, or he just got so close with the air. Like Adam Newton was talking about a second ago, with just the air and the side draft and everything, it just gets them so squirrely. Cherry ends up getting tagged in the right rear from Kermit the Frog Luke Smith, sends him up in the air. It looked like T. Bruce might have got a piece of it as well. No, actually, that was Dennis Shepard right there, I think, that got into the back of him when he was trying to shoot around him as well.
Yeah, it looked like Bruce got clear right there. I thought maybe he got a little piece of it too, but he was clear, and that's the one that Matthew David Wood is worried about. But finishing ahead of him in the stage there, that'll give Matthew a couple extra points. So now they can just race it to the end and see what they can get out of it.
Matthew Lee and others, the entire field coming on down pit road, getting themselves lined up right here. See if they take 4 tires, see if they just take gas. Odds are you get the caution, you may want to go ahead and just take the 4 tires while you got the opportunity. Some may take just gas and send it on out. See a couple of them squirting out ahead, shooting around them, race off of pit road. Blanchard, Montgomery, Rodriguez, they're going to take gas only, shoot it on out of the racetrack, or shoot it on out on the racetrack. But Matthew Lee gets the stage 1 win. We're going to step aside, take a pit stop with them. We're back here at Daytona. We're going to talk to your stage 2 winner, Matt Lee. Don't go anywhere. C.O.P.S Truck Series Daytona back after this.
For Murph's Magical Creations, home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Woo! Burning up the guitar any way that you can. Back at it, C.O.P.S Truck Series. Here at Daytona, Blanchard, Montgomery, Rodriguez, Lee, Eckert. That is the top 5 that we will have getting set up for stage number 3. Pulling our stage 2 winner, and that is defending series champion Matthew Lee. Matt, buddy, stage 2 winner, congratulations. Whew, it's been a hell of a night so far. So your take.
Yeah, just trying to stay out of the mayhem here. A lot of guys making a lot of desperate moves, and yeah, focused on the end of this race.
Michael,
Well, I was going to say, I've asked everybody this. Are these trucks dancing more than usual, or is it simply guys throwing blocks and stuff like that?
It's moving a little, but I mean, you just got to be on top of it.
Yeah, it just looks crazy to me. I've never seen one of these races like this with this league.
Yeah, the aero package has made it move around a little more. You just got to be on top of it when guys get near each other and stuff.
Alrighty. Well, Matt Lee, buddy, congratulations, stage 2. Appreciate your time. Good luck the rest of the race.
Thanks.
As Matt Lee ends up getting stage 2. All right, Michael, I'm going to put you on the spot right here. Who's going to get it done? Who is going to get her done, win that towing company 220 here tonight? Who's got it?
I'm going to tell you what, from pure speed, from what I've seen, this Ethan Eckert's going to be hard to beat if he can find a friend. I don't know if he's going to find a friend because he's left everyone out to dry every time he gets a run. So we'll see. But pure speed, I mean, he's came from the back to the front at least 3 times, and he seems to be a heck of a pusher.
Give me a dark horse back there. I'm going to go with the ninth place driver back there we saw on the running order. Give me the Holiday. Give me Brian Chew. He has won, I don't know how many times here at Daytona. He's won a couple of times at Talladega. He is what Wesley Outland would call Mr. Restrictor Plate. Give me the Holiday Brian Chew to get out here. Not necessarily a sleeper pick. He knows how to do it here with Nazareth in the Truck Series. So give me the Holiday. I think he may be able to get it done. He's found himself up at the front. In the final stage, stage number 3. Back at it. And Blanchard, he is no stranger to the front as well. Blanchard knows how to get it done on these super speedways as well as he works his way on out. Lee behind him, or on top of him, I should say. Banks right there as well. Montgomery back into this mix as well. And there's your boy Ethan Eckert. It's called out, and damn it, I called Brian Chew, and he ends up wrecking. Oh no!
You put the kibosh on him, dude. I don't know what exactly
You didn't make it a lap.
I didn't take it very long, and that was a hard frontal hit. So he's got to have a little bit of engine damage after that.
I ain't
Hard
picking
hit.
no more. They ain't picking nobody no more. Hey, anybody, seriously, anybody in the live chat, if you want somebody to wreck, if you want somebody to get screwed up, send me $10. I'll pick them for the race. And then there you go. That's all you got to end up having. Watch it again one more time. Holiday Brian Chew ends up going around, a couple of others getting slammed into it. There you see Eric Zimmerman. Watch it again. The stack up on the inside lane, Michael, that's where it all ends up happening. They stack up. Chew gets out of the gas. Didn't want to run over Wood. Schumann just missed it by a little bit. Gets him in the right rear. Chew actually gets up in the air a little bit. He didn't hit the wall as hard as I thought he did, but he got hit pretty hard right there by the 35. Ended up tagging him pretty hard as well, and certainly that's going to be detrimental to the front end. Obviously, Adam Lichty in the 35 Toyota ended up getting him as well, but Holiday got to go from the back, drive it back up to the front if he wants to have a shot.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what kind of damage he truly has, but that's you called it. You see the flame out of the pipe right there. They're all letting off the gas. We're accordioning up, and that's it. It doesn't take a whole lot here, folks. I know we say this over and over again. These guys know what they're doing. It's crazy. It's so obvious that this aerial package has changed this to me that there's no other rationale for it. I don't understand at all.
You got Jay Perkins out there, $13.95. What's the Cash App? I'm actually getting takers right here, boys. I'm getting takers for somebody for me to screw somebody's night up. Only problem is that I ended up getting cussed out about it afterwards. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're going to take a shot, jumping on down pit road, trying to play a couple of games up here. Lee, Eckert, Blanchard going down. Wood, Huck Wigington, Matthew David Wood, that is, Huck Wigington and Osborne. Tristan Bruce, others jumping it on down pit road. Most of the field coming down. One driver that we haven't really talked a whole lot about this evening, Michael, is that 60 of Jeff Merck. We haven't talked a whole lot about Jeff Merck, a defending series champion here on the Friday Night Series in his rookie season, the first season he started in. And I mean, nothing against Jeff, nothing against him. And Don, if you're out there on the live chat, I'm sorry on this. But Michael, ever since he won that championship here in Nazareth, he's had his good moments, but he's had a hell of a lot of bad moments, more bad moments than he has had good moments. It just seems like he was up at the top, then he dropped off a little bit, and then out of nowhere, bam, he just completely dropped off a cliff.
Yeah, this hasn't been a good season for him for sure. I mean, running 24th in points, but you know, he had a good qualifying session here, but I got a feeling he's probably got quite a bit of damage right now. Maybe that's why we're not seeing him back to the front as much as possible.
Yeah, we're going to pull him on up here in the chat, see what he's got going on right here. He kind of seems like he's in a good mood. So, hell with it. Let's see what happens. By the way, Jay Perkins, if this was who you were actually talking about right here, then you may end up getting, you may end up having to send that $10. Here we go, Jeff Mark up here in the broadcast booth. Always a pleasure with old Pookie. Put the going to Florida, number 60 up here, Jeff. It's been a while since I talked to you, buddy. Got it in it here at Daytona. What's it going to take? Get that 60 up at the front and try to dodge all this damn chaos, try to win this thing.
Yeah, you said it right. Try to dodge all this chaos because it's like we're wrecking like every 3 laps. So, and I've been caught in every wreck, but I think one. So we'll see what happens.
Michael.
Oh, Jeff, I've never seen it. I've asked everybody the same thing. I'll ask you how you feel. Are the trucks dancing this much more? Is it simply hard side drafting, or is it just bad pushes? I don't understand. I've never seen a race like this.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys will, I don't know if they panic when they get 3 wide and they kind of like pinch the guy in the middle. I've seen that a couple times. Trying to push too hard. Mine, I watched the replay and I wasn't sure if Painter like got to me the same time I got the guy in front of me, but I felt the car move a little left, but I didn't get to watch the replay enough, so we'll send it off, see what the review panel has to say about it.
What about egos? What about egos, Mark? You think egos is because we talked to Adam Newton a while ago. He said that there was a lot of ego checks going on there. You think that's got a little bit to do with it as well?
I mean, it could. I mean, you could just be like, oh no, I'm not giving you that spot. I'm gonna pinch you. But I mean, if you pinch and the guy's already there, he's not gonna lift. So you're just gonna wreck everybody. So, normally our super speedway races are bad, but they're not this bad. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad my computer hadn't crapped the bed yet. So we'll see what happens. There's still 44 to go. Still a long ways to go in a super speedway race.
Oh man, that's what scares me right there, and I'm sure that's what scares everybody. Jeff Mark, he's for the moment relaxed on the steering wheel. Jeff, buddy, good luck the rest of the race. Try to keep it in one piece.
Yes, sir.
That was Jeff Burke. I almost ended up putting him down there with Adam Newton. So we were talking, almost sent him down to Blue Lights Racing. That would have been interesting to send him down there. But no, I did end up putting him in the right place. I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay, so here we go. Curtis Banks up here on the front row. He is your race leader. Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson, up here sitting in the second position. Matthew Montgomery, Joshua Rodriguez at 26 spots. He's sitting fourth. And Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, sitting in the P5 spot. Hit the restart zone. Banks is going to stand on the gas. Gets the shove from behind. Right back there. Montgomery shoots him out ahead. Now the outside lane, Rodriguez gives the shove, shoves Johnson. Johnson able to go through the gears a little bit better. Johnson gets clear, not anymore. Banks shoots down to the inside. He'll take the shot from Montgomery. And Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, Devin Painter, good to see the 99 X-side truck back up there in the middle of it. Double wide coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, we might have 3 wide here pretty quick. There's just guys that want to take every possible run to get, but Matthew Lee's going to think better of it and tuck it back in right there. It's a great shove from Montgomery. I don't know how long he can do this before he starts to overheat, but he is doing a fantastic job keeping Curtis Banks up there. And the same with Rodriguez right now. You just want to make sure you're a little straighter, get off that bumper a little bit, little straighter, and then we'll be all right.
Yeah, and another thing, Michael, you don't want to see these old boys end up doing some bump drafting coming off of the corners. You see them coming off of the corners, get latched up before the truck's able to get set on the straightaways. I mean, you can push them through the corners if you know what you're doing. You can do the pushing through the corners like you're seeing right here with Tristan Bruce on Jeff Mark. If you're already latched on, you're coming off the corner, you're good to go. But if you end up hitting them when you're coming off of the corner, that's where you end up seeing drivers end up getting spun around coming off the corners. That's where you end up seeing big wrecks, trucks flipping over. We've seen enough of that here tonight. I bet you everybody out there in the live chat would love to see some green flag racing, some 3-wide racing, the way that it's supposed to be here with Nazareth. Tiny Horse coming off of turn 4, coming around this time, 41 laps to go. Rodriguez lined up behind him at 28 spots. He's the biggest mover in the field.
Yeah, several big movers in the field. What I like seeing is a lot of these guys that are in the early accidents, they've been able to put the stuff back together. You got Dana Shepard, you was talking about Devin Painter. These guys are able to keep up the speed. it's so disorganized. That's the part I don't understand. But they are flat going to hang somebody out to dry right now in the middle. I cannot tell who that is, folks.
Yeah, they are trying to hang them out big time. It looks like that could be Pokey Jeff Murk. Murk able to slide back up in line and slide it right back up there, get up on the outside lane. No, sir. Take it down in the middle. Get a little aggressive. Murk was up top, shot it down in the middle. He'll get the help. Now behind him, you've also got the likes of Tristan Bruce lining up right behind him. David Flanagan, 31, going to get it going as well. Catch Fence Motorsports trying to take it up through the middle. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson's got the lead. Here comes Murk. Murk's still shooting there. Here is my Cherry and Bruce. We'll see if this ends up working out. All kinds of drama going on with 40 to go here in the regular season finale.
It's getting crazy, folks. I mean, we got a truck that was upside down is going to be challenging for the lead here in a little while. It's absolutely ridiculous. But 3 up the middle. 3 up. It's great. All these guys have just pounded walls, been upside down, and here they come, folks. I don't understand how they've been able to do it, but they've been able to do it so far.
Cherry, wow, what move. Cherry able to hold on to it right there. Now you got Matt Cherry, Tristan Bruce right there, just around one another as well. Cherry down on the inside. He is going backwards in a hurry. Riding on board with a 3 of Tristan Bruce with 39 laps to go. There you see the Bulldog. There you see Tristan Bruce slide right up. There's Jeff Murk. Murk back into the middle of this. Rodriguez dumps it down to the inside right in front of Montgomery. Jeff Murk going to shove it right up the middle. Montgomery, bye-bye on the inside lane. No help at all. N-O-N-E. Rodriguez going to hook up. He's got Murk. He's got Bruce Lee up there with him as well. There's your pick. Ethan Eckert with Blanchard. All of them chasing the Tiny Horse off turn 4. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you love it.
Every time I think they're going to put some laps in, they're in a good position. We see guys move back, forward, side grab. It's absolute bedlam this evening, man. But these guys up top, I think they're going to have the momentum for a while here until we can get a few more numbers on the bottom. Need a little more energy, but here we go. Now we're getting 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. We'll see if the bottom can do anything with this top lane right now.
They're trying to make it work. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson got Lee. Lee giving the shove. Eckert to him. Blanchard to him. Rodriguez on the inside lane. He's up 25 spots. Still the biggest mover in the field. And lined right up with Jeff Murk, with Tristan Bruce. Rodriguez, not a Catch Fence Motorsports teammate to Jeff Murk and Tristan Bruce, but he is going to still end up using them all he can. Murk sees that one is fast. He'll line up right behind him. Bruce lined up behind him. Dana Shepard lined up behind him as well. Behind him, you got the likes of Matthew Montgomery. You got Cherry. You got Flanagan. They're all lined up on the inside lane, trying to take a shot at this outside lane. Lee comes down. Lee trying to get the draft. They're going to try to hang the Tiny Horse out, but not able to do it. Wasn't close enough. Johnson still leads him. Rodriguez challenges for the leadoff too.
This is the kind of race we've been waiting for all night, folks, and I think me and Jake are pretty happy to see some right now, but oh my God, these pushes. Tristan Bruce getting out of shape right there behind Murk, and somebody dived right to the bottom, couldn't tell who it was.
Eckert, Ethan Eckert on the inside. Rodriguez is going to try to hook up with him. Eckert getting a little aggressive when the time is right, and the time is now to do it. Lee shoving Johnson. Rodriguez shoving Eckert. Blanchard up there in the middle of it as well. You got the Bulldog Adam Newton. Murk there as well. Nazareth's finest. This is what we've been waiting for. Lee drops it to the inside. Lee's going to go for the lead on Johnson in 1 and 2.
Yeah, we'll see if Blanchard, he's one of the better guys out here. We'll see if he can give him a push to Tiny Horse, get him out there with the Bulldog, try to get him up front. But you see Matthew Lee up front all night, being able to control this race. Somebody needs to try to take this from him. Maybe Tiny Horse should come down right now, put a little air on him. Now we got somebody up the middle. Who we got right there in the middle?
Smith gonna shoot it up the middle. MTW Matthew David Wood. He is all by himself. He will go bye-bye. He will go to the back of the pack. Nobody hooking up with him. Blanchard gets squirrely. Almost turns Johnson. Newton was shoving Blanchard. And outside lane trying to get going. Newton up there with Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith. Outside lane starting to get that help back going. Blanchard, that towing company sponsoring this race. Ironically enough, that towing company 220, what it would mean for Chris Blanchard to win the race that he is actually sponsoring, Michael. That would be crazy as hell to see that if Blanchard can make it happen. And he knows how to get it done on these super speedways. He ain't no sleeper pick. He's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that's won several times on super speedways. Blanchard's really, really good at this, and here we go. All the guys migrating to the top now. We're going to run a few laps, I think. I think the craziness will quit, but like I said, I don't know. This middle lane is starting to work a little bit. Here comes Merck with Eckert right behind him. This kid has pushed the hell out of people all night, so let's see what he's got right here.
Yeah, Devin Pater way back there at 99 ends up going up into the wall. There's Jeff Merck trying to see what this outside lane's going to do. Blanchard not able to jump down. You got Johnson keeping it up on the outside, trying to keep it there as well. Merck, huge shot, inside lane. They're trying to challenge. Merck, you see his eyes getting wider and wider and wider. Merck down to the inside. He's trying to go for the lead at 3 and 4.
Boy, look at that jaw locked up. I mean, he is concentrating, ladies and gentlemen. That jaw is locked. He's going to move it up in front of Tiny Horse. That's where he wanted to be, apparently. I mean, as soon as he was clear up to the top, he goes. That leaves it open for Eckert on the bottom. And Tristan Bruce looks like Isaac Bevan's back in the mix. A lot of these guys that's been involved in wrecks, they didn't collect enough damage to really hurt the truck. So that's made it able for us to have a decent race right here.
Lap leaders, Matt Lee leads the most. Broadfoot got 12 of them. Lee got 19 of them. Lee still inside the top 10. Broadfoot inside the top 15. Johnson's led 11, sitting in third. John Freeman not even in this thing anymore. I don't even think. He's down 22 laps, so he's pretty much out of this thing. He's led a couple here tonight as well. Merck now, he goes for the top. Now he's going to shoot down to the bottom side. Shades of Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano style from the bottom. Back up to the top. Puts the block on Johnson. Michael, they got to watch that. Merck's going to have to watch that kind of blocking stuff right there because it will come back to bite him. Merck's one of the best to do it. He's one of the best I've seen in super speedway racing with Nasra, but you got to be careful with the aggression that we've seen here tonight. Eckert and Bruce try to make it happen. There you go with that blocking again. With the aggression that we've seen tonight, Michael, Merck's going to have to watch his ass right here. He's going to be in a big time hole.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do it now. I think that was an ill-timed move, but we just got to stay a little more organized here. They're going to hang Rodriguez out to dry. Dana Shepard down on the bottom. He's starting to close on Bevan. We're getting a little more energy on the bottom line right now. I know the momentum is better on the top, but it's a little shorter way around on the bottom. If you can get enough guys down there, they can challenge.
31 to go when they hit the line. Merck there on the inside. They're 3-1 behind them. In the air. Rolls that Osborne. It gets going sideways as well. Matthew Lee, defending series champion for season 10, goes around up in the air. Barrel rolls. Caution is out once again here with 31 laps to go. Pulse Pumpers instant replay will tell the tale. You see Lee smack dab in the middle. You got Shepard on his inside and Rodriguez up top. What did Lee do? Did he come down? Damn, it looked like he might have come down. Honestly, Michael, it might have looked like Lee come down. What do you think?
I think Dana moved up maybe 3 feet. That was just meet you in the middle type of deal, I think, right there. As they're just so hard to control right now, but we'll see. Excuse me, folks. We'll see Shepard. He moves up just a touch. I mean, just barely. And that's all it takes. When you're in the middle, that's what it takes.
Just a little bit, and then Ed Osborne, just innocent bystander, bam, nails him right there. Just innocent door banging, like Dean was saying. I mean, literally, just innocent door banging right there between those guys. I mean, but the problem is you're doing it at 180 miles an hour. But you don't want to do a whole lot of door banging at 180 miles an hour because that right there will happen. But, I mean, Michael's like you said, this air movement that they got going on with the aerodynamics on these trucks, it is bound to happen. Just the movement, just one little slip, and just how tight they're racing. You got the aerodynamics and all that. It factors in, and that's what you saw happen right there with Shepard. And Ed Osborne just kind of got Lee right there at a bad spot. Roof flaps wasn't able to jump up in time, and Matt Lee just goes up into the air. Ends up going for a ride, but nothing really major on that 04. I think you'll be able to continue and probably not even have a whole lot of damage, to be honest with you.
Well, we saw it with Matt Cherry. He went upside down, didn't seem to get a lot of damage. We'll see. You would think that would crush the suspension, but it doesn't work that way here, I guess. And Ginger Parent out here in the chat says, I'm starting to think this race would be better if they drove in reverse for a few laps. And it could be possibly be that that person is right.
If anybody has got a good shot at going backwards, it's got to be the Tiny Horse, because when he wins, he drives it around in reverse. So there you go. So give me Tiny Horse all day long when that happens. They're taking a pit stop. Anybody staying out? Maybe one or two back there. Maybe just going to try to take the wave around, but everybody on the lead lap, all 25 of them, coming down pit road. Actually, that was Jose Luis Rivera, the one that is going to take that wave around and get himself back on the lead lap. Might have just got the lucky dog as well. Looks like a little splash of gas for the most of them. Splash gas and gas it up. Sending it on back out there. There's Jeff Merck. They took a pit stop. We're going to take one with them. Merck going to pull his phone up, see what the hell's going on. Might be checking some scores for the sports. We're back. Daytona C.O.P.S Truck Series. We're back right after this. Back at it here tonight at Daytona. Good number of you out there in the live chat. Holler at us. Let us know who you're pulling for. And if they're already wrecked out of the race, just sit here and watch, I guess. Because I hate it for you. You know, if you're picking your drivers out of this thing, but certainly holler at us. Let us know what you're doing on a Friday night. Let us know what you're drinking. How about that, Michael? Let us know what you are drinking here on a Friday night. Jeff Merck always had the cup over there. I think he always said he had the Captain Morgan. I think that's what he said. He had the Captain Morgan going on as well. But let us know what you're drinking out there in live chat. Beautiful Friday night, virtual Daytona right here. What put T. Bruce in? Oh,
yeah,
hell.
I mean, I'm doing the old Michelob Ultra. Anybody can beat the Ultra. I'll take that. We'll find out. And one thing I need to know from the viewers, do we have too much of a New York accent for y'all? Because I can't tell. I think we're both we got the old country accents working today, boy.
Well, let's see what we got right here. Dean is wanting Tristan Bruce up here so bad. And obviously Sharon Bruce up there in the live chat. So there you go. We'll see what we got right here. Tristan Bruce, buddy, up there in the broadcast booth, buddy. How's it going out there?
It's going just fine. Staying out of trouble, that's the most important thing. You know, coming to these plate tracks, it's really hard to survive to the end with a clean truck. But yeah, just 28 to go here. We need to catchment guys need to get together and try to stay up front. So on my part, it's been a really clean race, good race. Just kind of hanging around, trying to stay out of the mess. But it's about go time here.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the mess. Matt Cherry right there behind you as well, right there beside of you and everything. You knew I was going to ask you about this eventually if y'all got around one another, but I got to ask. From the beef that happened last week at the Nashville Super Speedway, is there still beef between you and Matt Cherry? Because from what we heard, Matt Cherry was not pleased, and we saw what happened during Nashville. Is there still beef for you guys?
No, man. We talk everything out. He's my he paints all my cars and trucks, so whatever happens, we'll always be on good terms after. Yeah, he's always been my painter. He painted this truck I'm in right now, so no, I mean, let me ask you, should I right hook him and hopefully get him on his roof again? That'd be cool, right? Cool to see. Yeah,
It
he
would
was
look
on
good.
through. Right.
If you do, I'll tell you what, is we're going to send you on back. If you do, obviously, Cody Nim's not going to be happy about it, and he may end up penalizing you. Buddy, good luck the rest of the race.
Thanks, man.
Let's send him on back down there. I think we went a little bit too long on that one, but damn, I really thought they might have still had some beef. 28 laps to go. Dude, you tried it. Nothing come of it. Nothing come of it right there. At least you tried it. At least you tried it. Yeah, we're entertainers trying to make it happen. Green flag back in the air. Johnson, Merck, Eckert, Bevan, Isaac Bevan up here. Up 19 spots, Bulldog got him moved up 24 as well with Blanchard, Bruce, Cherry. Still watch out for that. See kind of what happens. MDW and David Flanagan top 10. Biggest mover in the field. And it is the Bulldog. Adam Newton up 23 spots. Sitting up here inside the top 10. Trying to make it up into the top 5. If he can get around Blanchard on the inside lane, looks like he'll be able to do it.
They're going to try to hang Flanagan out. They went 3 wide immediately, and everybody's like, no. So we have to kind of see what's going on with that. But here's my boy, man, all day in the front. I don't even know who this kid is, but all day in the front. He has that speed over and over again. So it's good push from the Bulldog right here.
I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. I have no idea, Michael. But I will ask you this. Depending on lap 71, we're going all the way to 100. We're good on gas, right? I got a feeling we're good on gas to make it all the way, at least to the regular scheduled distance.
Yeah, I believe everybody's good, or they would have took a shot of the Sunoco right there. I think everybody's good. I don't think you'll see any more tires. I don't think you'll see any more gas. Right here, it's full send all the way, and that's what we're seeing. These guys just cannot go 2 wide. They got to go 3 wide. That's what they have to do.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go 3 wide. You got to make the moves. Eckert jumps up. Scruggs goes around. Goes around. Bevan, Cherry going around as well. Wood right there as well. Matt Cherry ends up going around. He was right there close to Tristan Bruce. What happened? Was there contact between Bruce and Cherry? Maybe he took us up on that one, I guess, to make it more interesting. Dana Shepard, there you see him parked down there on the bottom of the racetrack. And caution is out. 10th caution of the event. Points Poppers instant replay. Where's that guilty verdict at? Let's see what happens up here. Maybe it was Bevan. Oh, it was Cherry.
I think
Cherry
it's a bad push.
Bevan.
I couldn't tell if that's a bad push or if we just got spooked a little bit and come down on MDW.
Yeah, looking at it right here on my end, honestly, I mean, Flanagan was up behind him. Flanagan never touches.
MDW did get some.
Watch up here on that outside lane. Watch what happens right there. Cherry, third one on the outside lane. Flanagan right behind him. You see Shepard, he gets involved. But watch that third truck on the outside lane. Watch what happens. They end up getting right there where Isaac Bevan is. Wood shoving him. Watch what happens. Watch the gap between Cherry and Flanagan. Nothing. Cherry just comes straight down the racetrack, gets Bevan. Bevan comes down, ends up blindsiding Dustin Scruggs. Nowhere for him to go. Brandon Broadfoot chiming in out there on the live chat, wanting us to ride on board with him. So, Dan, if we can get a chance to ride on board with Double B, one of the Chico Razor Ramones and Nazras, and see what he's got going on as well. But we'll ride on board with Cherry, and then we'll flip around and we'll hit Double B and see what happens. But, I mean, Flanagan never touches him. He never touches him when he comes down the hill. I just think maybe it was the air. Maybe Cherry just kind of let loose of the wheel. I mean, just kind of been off a little bit. He probably didn't know how tight Bevan was on his door, Michael, because we hear, all the time with these virtual spotters, inside, but they don't tell you how tight they are on your inside. They never say how tight you are or how tight somebody is on your inside. They just say inside or top of 3 or whatever. I mean, that's just all that it ever says. So maybe that's what it is.
I think this is how I feel. I could be wrong. Matt Cherry get mad at me. They come through the tri-oval, you got a little bit of wheel in it, and then when it straightens back out, you didn't straighten out in time, and down the hill you came because you had just a little bit of wheel in it, and there we go. I know it's hard to see. It's hard to tell where you're at on the track, but you got to have a little better feel for it right there. But you come through the tri-oval, just a little wheel, Next thing you know, it straightens out, and you're still going left, and this is what you get.
Look at old Double B, Brandon Broadfoot. He wanted us to ride on board with him. Oh, damn, look at this. Wow. Moving America. Yeah, God, that's how you do it.
Mrs. Merck, I'm with you. Lord have mercy, I'm with you. This is the damnedest race I've ever seen in NASCAR in my life. I've never seen one
Looks
like
like
this.
Pew Racing out there. Looks like NASCAR Racing. I don't know exactly what they're talking about on that one, to be honest with you.
No.
I don't understand that one. Might be one of them that's up there trying to get a hold of us, Michael. Be honest with you, that might be what it is. So, but it is what it is. Buffett skill out there in live chat. Well, it takes some skill to miss one of them damn breaks like that. It does.
I mean, I don't understand. We still got 25 laps to go at that time. Maybe get more than 2 inches apart. I don't know. What's hard racing's hard racing. I get it, but it's crazy. They're not. I mean, I don't know how we got 5 trucks left running.
I tell you what. Dean, you brought up a very, very good point with Pew Racing out there. Looks like NASCAR Racing. Go back a couple, just a while back, not too long ago, in the NASCAR 500 King of Daytona. Go back and watch that race. That is NASCAR. Because it's on the NASCAR 360 Racing Network. You thought it was bad on that one right there. That was a hell of a race that we called on that one. That was NASCAR Racing. So I don't know what the hell you're looking at. But it's just one of those off nights, Michael. It's just one of those off nights. You know how it is.
What's up, Brandon? I see you calling me out, buddy. Brandon Bullock jumping in there in chat.
Well, Dean asking right there, obviously this is something right here cool to bring up, and Michael, you can chime in on this as well, that Merck's sitting here messing with his mouse and everything. Well, I don't know where the hell that come from.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Easy, Merck. Easy, baby. Easy, baby. hey, I mean, that is what it is. Like, he's even laughing on that one. But back to the point of the mouse deal, Dean, to answer this, and for some of you that didn't know about it out there on live chat, like I said, Michael, you could say on this as well, but the black boxes, there's black boxes that we have that tells info of what we've got going on, race relatives, the standings, your gas, your tires, all that good stuff. So maybe that's what he's doing right there on the mouse to scroll through his black boxes. Maybe he ain't got either that or he's over there looking on another screen. I mean, but we know about the black boxes and all that good stuff, and we sometimes use the mouse to try to get where we need to be on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of things you can check during the breaks here. Fuel consumption, brake bias, which you don't need here. There's a lot of things you can look at. But that's a good point. That's a good point, Dean. Dean just in here, everybody. He just in here. Giving you the best pictures in the business. That's what I do know.
Yep. Best damn pictures in the business and the best damn producer in the business. The Stray Dean up the big one, showing you the cameras here tonight. If you love Dean, like and subscribe to NASCAR 360 Racing Network. You never hear from him, at least till the end of it. But he does his talking for what you see here tonight. Green flag back in there, Jeff Merck. Ethan Eckert right behind him. There you see Tony Orshad Johnson, Bulldog Adam Newton sliding up here as well. Tristan Bruce in the 3. Making it up into the top 5 as well. Flanagan, Montgomery, Rodriguez, Broadfoot, Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog. I'm going to steal this one from Wesley Allen. It sounds like one hell of a law firm right here. Coming up on 20 to go. 21 to go this time by right here.
This is what I'd be doing. I'd be getting into high lane right now and trying to get my positioning right now. And I would be putting some laps in, even though Matthew Montgomery doesn't care about that, or Rodriguez. But I would be trying to get up to the high side. I feel like you can turn some laps right here if you just get up there. I know it's a little boring for the audience. We're trying to be entertaining for you folks. That's all we're trying to do. But I would try to get up there and get me some laps turned here and get toward the end. Then I'll start making my moves with about 5, 6 to go.
One of our great sponsors here with Nazra Premier Racing Setups. Time for the Premier Racing Setups. 20 to go. But we'll go ahead and we'll holler at it on that one. You need a setup, you need one. Go check them out. PremierRacingSetups.com. Here the code of Nazra, N-A-S-R-A. And there it is right there, Premier Racing Setups. Need one? Hit that code, N-A-S-R-A. Get 15% off of your entire order. 15% get kicked back to the North American Sim Racing Association. If you want the setups at the C.O.P.S Truck Series races, DSR races, Nazra for that matter, worth 3 wide at the line. Go check them out, PremierRacingSetups.com. As we got the Premier Series with Nazra on the Friday nights. Rocking and rolling, baby. Merck up here leading, defended, or has won a championship here on the Friday Night Series. Ethan Eckert there as well. Montgomery going to slide up here. Montgomery trying to go for the lead going into 3.
All right, now they are separated now. Let's see if they can put some laps in or if somebody's going to take this middle real quick. I got to think they've had to talk to each other, right? Like, come on, fellas, put some laps in. But Tristan Bruce said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and go up here.
Very, very interested. Here comes Tristan Bruce up on the top side. He's going to take it up top, not the middle, but go up top. Hell of a run right by Tristan Bruce. He's going to go right up here, get on the back door of Ethan Eckert. Jeff Merck still holding on to the lead. 18 laps to go. Rodriguez with Montgomery teammates working down there on that inside lane, trying to make it happen. How about Brian Chew? My pick, my boy, the Olive Daddy, back up into this day, and I swear to God, if he wrecks here in the next half a lap, I'm going to be madder than hell. But Brian Chew, get the Hurricane helmet going on. He is trying to throw the Hurricane up here in the middle of this. Try to get it at Daytona. Bruce trying to dive down the beach, trying to hang an Eckert right here.
Yeah, they're trying to get that middle lane open, but the other two guys, at least they held it up top right there. If they'd have tried to come down, I think we'd had another catastrophe. But Mark up there with my guy, Ethan Eckert, getting a great push. But see, Mouncy Montgomery, they're starting to get a little help, but here we go. We're going 3 wide right here into turn 1. We got to see what's going to shake out of this. They're going to try to hang Merton. Not quite. He's going to block him halfway. He's trying to block the whole track at once.
Third lane, trying to get we go, Mark, all over the place. They're stacking up with it as well. Merck, Eckert, Bruce trying to get in the middle of it. Here comes Flanagan, Matthew Lee. You got 4 of them right there with Catch Fence Motorsports. They're lined up. There was. Lee ends up getting kicked to the outside. He's going to end up going backwards. And there we go. This front shoe once again. He ends up going around. Caution is out.
It's the exact same thing.
I'm sorry.
Same thing in the triangle.
Oh.
Good Lord Almighty.
Brad Chew, I am so sorry. I feel bad. It's on me again. He'll never talk to me again. Brad Chew, inside lane.
I think it's Broadfoot that comes down. He got a bad push right there at the tri-oval, and that was the end of that.
Said bye-bye, Broadfoot right there. One of the Catch Fence Motorsports guys ends up getting loose off 4, gets Chew. Osborne goes around. Tiny Horse goes around. Lee goes around. Cherry goes around. Half the damn field going around. Bevan right there in the middle of it as well. Blanchard involved. Banks. I mean, you name it. Jose Luis Rivera in the 20, he ends up getting a piece of it. I feel bad.
Who exactly is paying for the gas for the tow trucks tonight? I mean, my God. What? I think it's a bad push. Just a bad push, I think.
Chris Blanchard's paying for the towing company right there for the tow trucks.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Let's see what we got right here. I mean, Michael, wait a minute. Tiny Horse might have got Broadfoot right there. Back her up a little bit, Dean, before we come off of 4. Let's see what we got right here, because Tiny Horse is laying the woodshed to him, laying it to him right in the tailgate. And watch tie to yours. Michael, we talked about this. I brought this up a while ago about hitting drivers coming off of the corner. But see, Johnson, he's getting hit by Blanchard from behind, shoves him straight into Broadfoot. And then watch what happens right there on the right side. Broadfoot slides up the hill. There he comes right down the hill. Net coated into Chew anyway, but still, he was going to get him anyway. So, yeah, looks like it might have been on Johnson right there, but really, you could back it up a lane and look at Chris Blanchard because Blanchard was shoving Johnson into Broadfoot, which shoved him straight in to Brian Chew.
Well, we know you can't push the pusher. That's the thing, but especially when they've got wheel in it. When they've got the wheel in it, which he had a little bit of wheel in it, that's all it takes. And away we go again for I don't know how many laps, but here we go again. Oh.
See, the chaos, Matt Lee ends up getting jacked up from the rear end. Ends up going around. Blanchard smack dab in the middle of it. Cloud of smoke. Truck sliding. People trying to lock it down. People trying to just send it through there. Some of them able to send it through and be able to make it. Wasn't able to do it. Potts Poppers, appreciate them for the sponsorship of the instant replays. Lee, Banks, Cherry, Schumann, half the field down pit road trying to get damage fixed. Jeff Murk, Ethan Eckert, Tristan Bruce, David Flanagan, Matthew Montgomery, the top 5. The quick pit stop for the rest of them that's trying to get the damage fixed. We're trying to get ourselves ready for a shootout here at Daytona. We're back right after this. Back at it at Daytona. Riding on board with Jeff Murk. Your race leader, 11 cautions, 33 laps. Curious if Dawn is the one that's out there topping in out there is Oy Vey. Not sure what the Oy Vey is. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Jeff, to be honest with you, D. We saw him in the mouse and everything that he's got going on and everything else. So, but Jeff looked like he's chomping at the bit right here, Michael. Getting down to the nitty gritty right here, getting down to the end of this bad boy, chomping at the bit. He's ready to get this sucker over with.
Yeah, the nerves are getting to everybody, right? Yeah, bring Ethan up here. I picked it.
There you go. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we'll bring Ethan Eckert up here. That way, if he ends up wrecking, that way that you can blame him. There you go. Damn, we heard the beer in the background. He is putting them back. Ethan Eckert, buddy, got you up here in the broadcast booth. How the hell are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm hanging in there. Michael McKinnon up here in the broadcast booth. He picked you to win this race. Michael, go ahead and ask him what you want to ask him, baby. You picked him.
All right, Ethan, I know you got good speed. I've seen it all night. Have you made any friends to help you to the end of this? Because I've seen you push every lane possible and take every run. Do you have any friends to get you to the end?
What's a friend?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I kind of
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, really, I have Flanagan. He's going to help me out a little bit. But, I mean, other than that, it'd be smart for people to work with me, but I don't know if they're going to.
All right, buddy, we'll slide you on down there and let you get ready for it. Ethan Eckert, good luck, buddy. We'll see what happens. I'll send him that. Damn, I cut him off. I mean, I don't like talking to people who are on their police stories, Michael. I can't do it. Green flag back in the air. Like and subscribe. Ezra 360 Racing Network. I can't speed him up any faster. I can't just sit there and look at him go, hurry up. I can't do it. Green flag back in the air. Flanagan in behind Eckert. Eckert shoved Murk on out. Got him clear. Check it out. Bruce going to slide up here. Oh, going to mix him up a little bit. Remember, Flanagan technically is a Catch Fence Motorsports teammate. So he's in behind Bruce, who is his teammate as well. Then you got Jeff Murk, obviously, with Catch Fence Motorsports up here as well. I don't like Ickert's shot right here. I don't like his chances with so many of the C.O.P.S Motorsports guys up here at the front, Michael. And it's like he said, he ain't got no friends. You got to have friends if you want to at least have a shot here, but hell, he's done it by himself all night long.
Yeah, that's why I asked a question, right? Like, do you have anybody you can trust? But here we go, Rodriguez. He's going to try to make this happen on the bottom. A little side draft off Flanagan. Didn't seem to work this outside lane. Dana Shepard, look at that run going by. Bulldog coming by. Osborne coming by. He's going to need a lot of help down here on the bottom.
Devin Painter, 99, spinning around back there in the back. X-side 99 ends up going around right there. 99 Chevy spinning around, brought out the caution.
He's making my paint job look bad, dude.
Yeah, Pulse Poppers is getting the money's worth here this evening. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
Absolutely the money's worth. Riding in behind, obviously, Matt Cherry.
What Matt Lee talking about?
Wow.
Did Matt Lee get forced down, or that looks like Larson's move last week?
Yeah, I'm looking at it on my end right here, and honestly, Michael, watch this right here. Jose Luis Rivera up top. I just watched it on my end. Watch this. Here comes Lee. Lee gets a run, drives it down on the inside. Watch him shove it middle. He shoves it middle right here, and Rivera was already coming down. And Lee just shoves it up into the middle lane right there, and Jose was already coming down right there. So, Michael, what do you make of that?
Yeah, it's racing too hard for 21st at that point. I don't know. There's nobody in this race that can pick a lane and take a run. They're just making runs. I mean, I don't know. Looked like Jose maybe thought he was not, that he stayed on the bottom. Maybe Jose was going to move down. You never know. You know how racing goes with these spotters. You know, you never know. But I think he did. I think he did clip the wall right there. Maybe that's what pushed him to the bottom. I couldn't quite tell, but it looked like he might have clipped the wall.
I'll tell you one driver that really clipped the wall. That was Devin Painter. Head on to that side retaining wall. He nails this wall. Watch it again. Matt Lee shoots it up the middle. Rivera kind of comes down. Looked like they might have more or less met in the middle. Rivera might have come down. Damn, Painter hit the wall hard. And Rivera comes down, and then Rivera ends up getting Matt Lee, sends him around.
Yeah, he just
so
finished.
Rivera got him a twofer right there. Literally got him a twofer. Wow, Banks got Lee. Wow.
Yeah, Curtis Banks. Little arca breaking there, as we like to say.
Well,
hey, let's flash back early in the race when the old boy said that the six-pack wasn't enough. How far are we in now? I can't even figure out.
How many have you done?
How many have I done? I don't know. I know on one break I had to go get another case opened up.
Damn.
So, well, I ran out of the other case. I didn't drink the case, but I ran out. So we opened another one.
Oh, this is what happens when the refrigerator door opens at Michael McKinnon's. Every single time, get the air horn kicking on it.
I'm 9 in, so I guess we're good.
Drink another one. I'm loving
working on it, buddy. I'm working.
He's telling us how he really feels tonight, Dean. That's what we want. 10 laps to go. He ain't breaking no glass. No, he ain't breaking no glass. No, he ain't doing all that. Drivers down pit road, though. Got a couple of them squirting on down through there. Curtis Banks obviously got involved in that last crash. Devin Painter, obviously, he hit the wall head on, so he's down there. Isaac Bevan, Dustin Scruggs, Holiday, Brian Chew down there as well. So a couple of them down pit road. Jeff Murk, Ethan Eckert, Tristan Bruce, David Flanagan. How about Dana Shepard? Shepard's always got the fans out there. Shepard's got the love out there. Ginger Parrott, obviously one of them that is a big fan of Dana Shepard. Where is Dana Shepard? Let's see if we can bring him up. DEP Racing right here, sitting up in the top 5. We'll bring him on up here. Dana, buddy! Top 5, buddy. You're going to try to be able to hold on to it and see what you get out of it, because this sure has been one hell of a night for you.
I can tell you, I've been to the back 5 times now, 6 times maybe. It's just been a crazy night with these lines and how the pushes are happening.
Dana, I love seeing you back in there, buddy. This is Mike McKinnon. I love having you up front right here. I know you got caught up early, you got caught up late, you got caught up in the middle, but seem to still have the good speed, so you still got a good chance at it, you think?
I'm hoping. I want to really time this restart right. I do quite a bit of super speedway racing during the week, so I'm hoping that'll come to an advantage right here.
Folks, hopefully y'all's TVs didn't completely freeze up when we threw up Dana Shepard's position by lap, because it literally looks like something my 7-month-old would have colored on a coloring book. That's exactly what it looks like. It is all over the place right here. Dana, like you said, back to the front, back to the front, back to the front, back to the front. Dana, buddy, good luck. Hopefully you can keep it up there at the front and not have a line going shooting right down all the way to the bottom right here at the end of it, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. Hopefully I'll be talking to you at the end of it.
Dana Shepard got the fans out there as well. Obviously, they lined it up out there as well. So, a lot of heavy hitters up here at the front. Michael, are you going to stick with Ethan Eckert, or are we thinking about somebody different?
I can't change now, buddy. I got to stay right there, right? I mean, I put my money on the line, so let's see if I get the payoff.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to stay with Brian Chew at this point. I'm going to stay with Brian Chew. We saw what happened. Yeah, hell yeah. Why not? I mean, he went from the back all the way back up to the front and still got wrecked. But hey, at least he made it back to the front, so he's still got a shot. He's still on the lead lap. He's still got a shot. Believe it or not, it looks crazy. Still got a shot because hell, I mean, we're coming back right here, 8 to go. I mean, folks, anything can happen. This thing is not over. And just thinking about this for a second. Yeah, MDW is still in this as well. But think about this for a second, folks. One thing we still haven't got to yet, is overtimes. And we got unlimited. So anything can happen here this evening. We will get a green flag finish to decide it at Daytona. Back in the air is green flag. Tristan Bruce, Jeff Merck, Eckert gonna slide up, get second. Bruce slides into third. Shepard all by himself from the inside lane. Montgomery trying to latch on, get back going, riding on pole with Flanagan in the 31. Outside lane getting formed up big time. If you're on the inside lane, you are pretty much SOL. Merck leading them going into 3.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, folks. These races will bring a good finish. You can almost figure that, but Montgomery's going to put a big shove to Dana. This outside lane has a real good run right now. I mean, high lane's kind of been dominant tonight. That's where everybody wants to be, but you got Ed Osborne, the Bulldog. You got all these guys up in front. This is going to bring a great finish, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Keep it right here on the National 360 Racing Network. One more time, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Well, not one more time. We'll say it a couple more times. Make sure we remind you, because we know you're distracted with the C.O.P.S Truck Series. Awesome racing coming down to the nitty-gritty, down to the end of it. 7 to go. Merck holding the lead. Eckert lined up right behind him. Eckert kind of waiting, seeing what's happening. 3 wide behind him. Rodriguez shooting up the inside.
Here we
Huge
come.
shot. Newton latched on it. He ain't lifted. Newton, the Bulldog, shoving him up through there. Rodriguez out of nowhere. He's going for the lead at the line.
Yeah, Bulldog, big shove for Rodriguez right there. Merck, he's going to have to get something other than caramel in that mouth and get it calmed down a little bit. He could not block the line, so this inside lane's going to have a little momentum. Got 3 of them together. We need to get Montgomery. If he could latch on to him, they could keep up with this outside lane.
Got me so excited right there, Michael. I almost ended up swallowing my tobacco. It was all over the place for Rodriguez, having a hell of a run on the inside lane. Newton, Shepard there as well. 3 wide behind him. Kermit the Frog, Nate Maurer. Haven't talked about 971 all race long. Here he is up here battling it out as well. One Blaker back there in the back, flip-flopping around. Merck leads them off of turn number 4, coming back this time. 5 laps to go to settle it. That towing company 220 100 lapper here tonight. Merck, Eckert, Bruce, they're side by side for 4th with Flanagan and Joshua Rodriguez going into 1.
Yeah, Merc in the catbird seat right now. He's got a great pusher behind him. He's got all the momentum. He can jump down. Oh, I thought he was going to go for that inside lane. Merc was having none of it. He just didn't take it right there. I thought he had it. Merc's in the catbird seat because he can block both lanes at this point.
Yeah, Jeff Merck really in here as well. And think about it, if Eckert pulls down, he's going to have help. Merck will, in the form of his teammate, Tristan Brooks.
No.
Eckert and Newton, they get tagged. Flanagan slides up. He gets loose. He gets into the wall. Maurer gets into it as well. Zimmerman goes around. Kermit the Frog Loose Smith goes around as well. Wood goes around. Your point leader here tonight. Caution's out once again. Sir Pro caution out once again.
Over. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Stay right where you're at. This is going to get good. I don't know what's happening tonight. I'll just formally apologize because I've never seen anything like this in my life. But the racing's good. It's real good. Just have some bad
what
push,
happens right here. A little bit of movement up there at the front, riding on board with Nate Maurer. You saw the moves right there. All this started up there with Adam Newton and Ethan Eckert. It all started up there with the 12 and the 19. 12 looked like he kind of gets down a little bit tight on the 19. See it out there now. Place your bets on how many green, white checkers we're going to have. So interesting to see how that's going to end up working out. You're thinking 3. I hope it's 1, to be honest with you.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
But watch what we got right here. Bulldog Adam Newton, inside lane, Eckert up top. Now, does Eckert come down? Yeah, I mean, he come down. I think he come down. It might have got into the door right there of Adam Newton. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Newton's already there. And
I'm not sure what exactly that was. Oh, he's just trying to follow Merc, and he followed him too far.
He followed him too far, ended up getting Newton right there. Newton just held his ground. Shepard shoving Newton. Eckert slides up, and then Flanagan behind them gets a little bit of a squirrely getting out of the gas. Watch him right there. Cherry ends up getting Flanagan, knocks him around sideways. Flanagan comes up. He gets into the wall. Then after that, I think Maurer was trying to miss it. He ends up getting tagged as well. And then from there on, there's the spin back in the back. The 971 Naz Rosario code and Nate Maurer end up going for a spin and bring it out and get another caution here tonight.
This has to be a record on Super Speedway, right? I'm not sure what the record is, but this has to be really close. Crazy on Super Speedway.
I don't know about 100 calls. Well, yeah, pretty damn close, to be honest with you. There you see the contact up in front of Flanagan. Flanagan slides up the hill. Cherry just trying to get out of the gas. He had Schumann on his inside. Flanagan, sliding. Tank slaps it up into the wall. The action happened behind him, and then Cherry ends up getting him. There comes Nate Maurer. He comes up. Zimmerman gets involved as well. Flanagan loses his whole tailgate, if you will, on the number 31 machine. Number 31 Toyota.
That's crazy. You see the same numbers over and over again spinning. It's just crazy these guys can still have speed. I have no idea how these trucks still have speed in them. Me, if I touch a blade of grass down on the bottom, the spoiler's gone. I got right front damage, engine killed. These guys are upside down. They still have speed in their truck. I don't understand.
No, Michael, I'm a little bit different on that one. If the wind blows the wrong way, I got 30 minutes of required repairs and got the meatball flag. That's how it ends up working out with me. So, seems like that with some of the races that I've been a part of. There you see Maurer down on the inside as well. Pulse Poppers and Serve Pro have got their money's worth here tonight. They really have. Yeah. And that towing company damn sure has too, with all the tow trucks going out there. Look at, here's your Wrench Wranglers. Here's your Wrench Wranglers right here. Devin Painter, Brian Chu, some of the ones that's been up at the top to get some of that damage fixed. Flanagan up there as well now. But check out Jeff Merck. He has had 8 minutes, right at it, give or take, 8 minutes of repairs, and he is leading this race. He is the only one. Well, Ethan Eckert about 6 minutes of damage. He's up there in the P3 spot. Brandon Schumann up in the 9th spot, just a little bit shy of 6 minutes as well. So it's weird. I mean, it's weird, Michael, as we are at the 1 to go, and we will be in overtime here, but it is very weird to see these guys, some of these guys way up at the top of the Wrench Wranglers charts, and they're all the way up at the top of the leaderboard when it's coming down right here to a green-white checkered.
Yeah, we've got to get a Sawzall sponsor for the next race on this, because these guys are used up about 6 blades, 4 things of duct tape, and a whole bunch of self-tapping bolts. Because I don't understand how half these guys still have speed, but it's going to be interesting, folks. Don't go nowhere now. You got Merck. I mean, like I said, 8 minutes. Look at him just constantly make it to the front. Jeff Merck, all the way down, all the way back up, but he's been able to maintain for the last, about, 35 laps. So he's going to be right there.
Yeah, he's going to be right there at it, Michael. Folks, this is pretty much how we do it here with overtimes, here with Nazra. They will take the green flag right here this time around, and they will race on. If there is a caution before they get back to the white flag, we will re-rack them, we will restack them, then we will do it again. If they get back to the white flag, the Darren's Detail and Shine, 1 to go, it doesn't matter what happens. The whole field could wreck. Even the leaders could wreck. Whoever makes it back first will get the win. And if they're already not locked into the playoffs, they will lock themselves in to the playoffs. The season of the Race Around Truck Series, we're already getting a couple of them getting a little bit loose back there. Ethan Eckert, we thought he was actually breaking out. He is back. Green flag in the air. Merck with the lead. Adam Newton shoving Rodriguez. Merck not able to get down. Rodriguez gets to the door. They're going to door bank coming off a third 2 with 2 to go.
Yeah, they got way out front. If we can get 3 or 4 guys behind them, they're going to have a huge run on this front pack. They're going to take it 3 wide as soon as they get there. Let's just get back to the whiting and see what we got, folks. Get us back to the white, boys. That's all we're asking, and we're not going to make it.
That's good. Damn.
There goes the oh my God.
And Schumann, Dana Shepard. Hard impacts, Jeff Rodriguez involved. I got a feeling I'm not a great lip reader, but Merck's not happy.
I don't think anybody's happy right now, Jake. I mean, come on now.
Shout out to Co-Fed out there in the live chat. This race brought to you by Bear Bond. There you go.
That's absolutely right.
You can comment on that one. There you go.
Let's see what we got here. This is Pusher hitting the pusher. And then here come that huge run I was talking about. Dana Shepard did the right thing, lifted just a bit. That's 3 guys pushing.
You kind of got into him.
3 guys pushing in the corner. Did Bruce get away? No, nobody got away.
Montgomery down to the inside. Montgomery screwed that by it.
Woo!
Schumann hard. Shepard hard.
Brandon Broadfoot back through again. Osborne.
Watch it again right here. Let's see what we got right here. Eckert behind Merck. You got Newton in behind Rodriguez. And let's see what really what actually caused all this. Because I'm not 100% exactly what had caused all this. I mean, you got Eckert. He is lined up. He is shoving Merck. They're close. They're door banging right here. Did Newton get Merck? He did.
I think you got Tristan Bruce pushing Eckert into Merck. It's push, and I think it was just too much in the corner. Entering the corner.
Newton might have got him as well right there. It was just a tight situation right there. Bulldog Adam Newton smack dab in the middle of it. Hard impact. Schumann up into the wall. Hard. Shepard up into the wall. Hard. Luke Smith barely was going to miss the damn thing, and he ended up getting tagged in the right rear. He goes up, hits the outside rotator wall as well. Wow, you locking it down. He was dirt tracking it, trying to save it as well. Drama, baby! Yeah. It's the Nazarene way.
The attrition is unbelievable. All these poor guys. Yeah, Ethan saved that. My goodness. What a save. It shows him as a leader right now. Meatball flag is what it's showing for Ethan Eckert, so I believe my pick might be gone.
If he's got a meatball flag, if he's got a meatball flag, he's in deep trouble. He's in trouble.
Just got to see. If he smacks this wall, he's got right front damage here, and that'll tear up the right front tie rods and all that stuff. So let's see what he's got here. I just think it was a push into a push. Oh. I don't know why he would have a meatball for that. We'll just have to wait and see, folks. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of iffy to me on that one as well, exactly what happened right there with Ethan Eckert. Not 100% what happened right here. Cofield out there, y'all should start doing infield care center interviews.
You're right, Jonathan. It all depends.
He's good.
Well, we got the producer asking right here. This is the moment the yellow comes out, the field is frozen. So if Eckert was ahead of him when the yellow came out, Eckert will have the lead right now.
Ball flag. Yeah, I don't understand that right there. I mean, I'm looking at it on my end too, Dade, and I'm seeing obviously a meatball flag right here for Ethan Eckert. It makes no sense as to why he actually has that meatball flag. So I'm kind of curious about that as to why he has that. Not sure though.
We will find out right here.
He's got to have to go back. I'm showing it right here.
Yeah, my scoring's not showing it.
Brandon Schumann, obviously. There's 3 or 4, excuse me. Tristan Bruce got the meatball flag. Cody Knott. Brandon Schumann, we saw him in that last crash. And Ethan Eckert, it is showing that he has a meatball flag. So, if you got a meatball flag, well, yeah, but here's the thing, though, Michael. If he runs so many laps on the racetrack, it will kick him out of the session. Here's the thing. If he still has that meatball flag, no, race control cannot erase that. No, they cannot. Race control cannot clear that meatball flag. So here's the thing. If he wins the race, say he finishes first, second, third, one of those positions, it will drop him to the end for not coming down pit road to serve that. So I'm not 100% why he is still out there on the racetrack. We might need to get some clarification from race director TJ Moore as to what is the deal with this meatball flag, because I'm curious about that. We're seeing net code out there, possibly. We're seeing net code maybe, so maybe a net code. Maybe a net code's what's causing that meatball flag. I'm not sure exactly what's going on this one right here. But Ethan Eckert's going to lead him right here on this restart. And will we make it back off of the 14th caution? Green flag back in the air. Eckert gasses up.
Got plenty of power.
No, he don't.
No, he don't. Broadfoot and Montgomery.
And they're wrecking behind them as well. Merck got to put up into the wall. They're wrecking again. Caution's out again.
Okay, folks, I'm running out of stories, man. I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about anymore.
Brian Chew, once again, I'm sorry. I'll never pick you to win a race ever again, sir. I am so sorry. That poor man has went through hell tonight ever since I picked him. He was doing good till I picked him, and then I screwed him up. Jeff Merck went up the road from him right there, maybe contact that sent Merck up the hill. And Merck just tried to get it straightened out. I'm sure he had the meatball flag as hard as he hit. And then Brian Chew right up against the wall once again. Not sure exactly what happened to Merck and what set Merck in that situation.
Let's see what we got
right here. There's Eckert down here on the bottom. Damn, Rivera just comes up and gets it.
What is Rivera doing? He's going to take the middle right there. I mean, what are we doing?
Michael, I'm going to play it for you. I got a feeling.
My God, dude.
Buddy, you got to kill your buzz, but I'm going to throw it out here for you. We got beef. Michael's got beef, Dean. Michael's got beef.
I got a lot of beef. I mean, he's going to take that. That's the gap he's going to take. Go to the bottom, get in the draft, and go get a better spot. Oh, Ethan's dead. Killed him. Ethan is gone. We killed both our guys, man. I'm not real sure what Jose Luis is doing there. I mean, just stay on the bottom. You're going to run right by him. I don't know what people are doing.
Michael, keep drinking, buddy. Keep putting them back. We love it.
That ain't got nothing to do with this, Jake. I mean, that's crazy.
I know. I'm just saying, buddy.
Oh my God.
I don't understand that one neither. I really don't. I'd say Rivera will probably get the EOL, get sent to the back right there. There's Schumann still down on the bottom. But we got some drivers up here at the front. Montgomery, Broadfoot, and Osborne up here at the front. How about Huck Wigington, 00?
Wigington. Yes, sir. Huck Wigington up in the top 5. It's one of my favorite human beings on this planet.
Don't pick him.
He's been in. I'm not picking nothing, no.
No, he's picking him. Dean's going to pick him up. Okay, well, if Huck wrecks, then it's Dean's fault.
Yeah, that's right. Damn it. Look at this. I mean, this is like, I'm dead, I'm alive. I'm dead, I'm alive. I'm alive. I feel real good. It's a shot of adrenaline. So, that's a good deal. This is one of my favorite humans in this whole league. This is one of the best guys.
Yes.
One of your public servants there in Nashville, Tennessee, career police officer.
Yes.
Just does this because he loves it, helps out with everything, and he deserves a good finish. And he's put a good race together. We're going to see if we can get a good restart here and not get smoked. Look at the front end, all beat in. He's able to hang in there with all the attrition tonight. He's just able to hang right in there.
Well, Michael, and think about something else as well. I'm looking up here at the top on our timing tower. These guys got 10 minutes. Granted, we got unlimited green, white checkers. We got all that good stuff going on, but we got 10 minutes to get this thing done as well. You believe it or not, possibly, it could come down to time limit. Believe it or not, we've seen it numerous times where it could come down to time limit. Hopefully that is not the case. I'm sure everybody that stayed up damn near midnight on the East Coast is wanting to see a green flag finish here tonight. They want to see it, and they want to see who is going to get the win, lock himself into the playoffs for Season 11 of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. Matthew Montgomery, Broadfoot, Osborne, Huck Wigington, Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson in the top 5. Michael, now who the hell you want to pick at this point?
I'm going to go for Huck. Just come on, Huck. Get it done. And you know, yeah, he's dead now. I get it. You know, if we were professional announcers, we would have said, you know, we're noticing lightning off in the distance. It looks like it's about 10 minutes away. We're not trying to be professionals, folks. We're trying to entertain. We see a good audience in it right now. This is something I have never witnessed in a NASCAR race. We're just trying to entertain and be funny and do our thing. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. A lot of people out in the chat right now, absolutely loving it. Let's go for Huck. Huck has had a bad run of luck. Let's see if him and Broadfoot can get it done right here at the front.
Yeah, and Josh will suss out there. Huck has double commentator curse now. So I'm not going to try to make it. I am not trying to do a triple one. By the way, T-Tort, I'm not making that up. That's exactly what his YouTube name is. T-Tort21. This broadcast team is hilarious. Thank you very much. Entertaining is how we do it. If you love it, you just joined us, T-Tort. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Keep up with us. If you love the broadcast and you love what you got going on, we entertain multiple nights a week here on the Nashville 360 Racing Network. Monday nights, DSR Electric Truck Series. Tuesday nights, Florida Cabinet I don't have an OnlyFans account, Dean. No, I do not. DSR Electric Truck Series Monday nights. Yeah, we went way out there for a second. DSR on Mondays. Obviously, the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series on Tuesday nights. Wednesdays, got the NASCAR Cup Series. They're getting right there at the end of it as well. That is the next one on Tuesday night for the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. Be the 2 hours of Sebring, sponsored by the Florida Cabinet Distributors. So go check them out. Get them ready for the Tuesday night series. I believe Dean and Wesley's on the call on that one. It'll be interesting to see how that ends up working out. I don't know. I might be there. I might not. Hell, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Got some stuff lined up.
I'll be there. Why not?
Very soon. Michael might be there. Hook him up. Here we go. Hopefully they'll make it back. 7 minutes as far as time goes. Montgomery. Gas it up. Osborne, Broadfoot, Wigington, Johnson up here inside the top 5. And think about this right here, Michael. Think about this for a second. Gas. Are they going to be able to make it all the way to the end? Some of them pitted on 85, some 71, some 97. Might be able to make it happen. We'll see what happens. Montgomery, they're spinning back in the back.
Oh, no. Let's see what happens. They're going to stay green, or are we going to go yellow? Tiny Horse, Montgomery up front, Broadfoot. Come on, Ed Osborne, Curtis Banks, everybody giving it what they got here. Let's get it back to the white flag, everybody. They left Huck.
TJ Moore might have just said, you know what, screw it, I've had enough. I'm going to let them race it all out to the end of it. Up front, Matthew Montgomery, Garrett's detail inside, 1 to go. Here for the regular season finale at Daytona. Matthew Montgomery leading it. Johnson shoving him out ahead. Oh, Mario back there right behind him, trying to make it happen. Johnson shoving Montgomery out front. Montgomery trying to go for the win. Johnson getting right on the tailgate, trying to make it between both of them. Little door banging behind them. Broadfoot, Osborne, they're going to door bang back there. Curtis Banks, how about this right here? Isaac Bevan, oh, Johnson gets hung out. Broadfoot down to the bottom side. Johnson went up the racetrack. Broadfoot trying to go for the win here at Daytona. Montgomery trying to make it happen as well. Broadfoot shoots out to the outside. Montgomery tries to pinch him up. Bevan goes up there. Montgomery gets almost spun against the wall. Who in the hell? No idea.
I think it was Osborne.
Brandon Broadfoot wins it.
And Broadfoot.
I believe Foot wins it. Wow.
Oh, I thought Ed Osborne had it, man. He kind of cleared everybody to the bottom. I told you everybody it was going to be a great finish, right? Let's see what we got.
Again, Broadfoot coming up.
Block.
There as well. Door banging, it's going to happen. Holy poo-poo out there in the live chat. You see it? Montgomery comes up. They door bang coming to the line. Bevan shot it in the middle. Broadfoot up there as well. Ed Osborne coming out of nowhere trying to get the win. That's how
it is, Broadfoot. It is, Broadfoot.
By inches. Montgomery flipping end over inside over side. He gets third. Banks and Bevan the top 5. Wow.
Let's watch this finish right here. He has literally got the ass in the air. Here he comes. Oh, my God.
Look how close that is. There it is. Brandon Broadfoot gets the win.
Brandon Broadfoot.
That is Matthew Montgomery that is upside down, believe it or not, and he finished third.
There's Isaac Bevan underneath going to get a P4, I think. Absolutely crazy. By timing and scoring, Curtis Banks gets 4th, Bevan 5th, Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson gets 6th. And Dustin Scruggs come out of it with a 7th out of that as well. Wow. Does he have enough power left to do a burnout?
Broadfoot probably don't even know. Oh, he's trying to go to victory lane and he can't do it.
Oh, he tried to put it actually in victory circle. All right, to finish right here, Jake. I mean, look at this. We're going to get a block all the way up, which is this is all Brandon Broadfoot can do. Just hold it to the floor until he sees God, right? Ain't that what they said? Until I hit the checkers and see God.
He did it too. Broadfoot got jacked up in the back end, but didn't even know he won it till the end of it. Teach word out there. That's amazing camera work. Giving the salute.
That's incredible.
Obviously, to the Australian Dean Hopton Bengals. It is hard to do, but that is why he is the best in the business. Best broadcasters in iRacing. Thank you very much, Cofield, for the love,
Thank you.
for the support. And there is the race results. That towing company 220 here tonight at Daytona. Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series regular season finale. 109 laps. Total distance 270.42. With 10 green flag lead changes with 11 different drivers. 15 cautions for 45 laps. It was a straight up slugfest. Nate Maurer got the hard charger up 22 spots. Ended up getting 9th. Jeff Burke led the most laps. John Freeman with the fastest lap. And Jeff Burke was your pole setter here this evening. Brandon Broadfoot led 13 laps. Unlucky 13, but it was lucky enough to get it tonight. Broadfoot gets the win at Osborne. Curtis Banks, podium finishers. Wow, showing Curtis Banks finishing 3rd. Montgomery showing 3rd. That's a little bit iffy on that one. May have to get back with you on that one, but Banks showing him in the podium spot. Matthew Montgomery gets the 4th spot. According to what we're seeing, Isaac Bevan 5th, Tiny Horse Ride Johnson 6th, Dustin Scruggs 7th, Jose Luis Rivera gets 8th, Nate Maurer 9th, and MDW coming back, getting him a top 10, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an incredible race. So 11th, we got Merkin 11th, and David Flanagan 12th. Huck Wigington ends up 13th. I'll put the kibosh on him. Adam Newton, the Bulldog, got 14th. Eric Zimmerman 15th. Kermit Defrau, Oglug Smith 16th. Devin Painter 17th. Matt Cherry 18th. There's my boy Ethan Eckert. He ended up 19th after that disconnection issue. Dana Shepard rounds out the top 20.
Hello, Daddy Brian Chu. I will never pick you for another race. Sorry about that one, sir. 21st. Joshua Rodriguez, 22nd. Brandon Schubert, 23rd. Tristan Bruce, 24th. Matt Lee gets 25th. Chris Blanchard, Adam Lichty, John Freeman, James Beard, Owen Scrage, the top 30. Rest of the field, you will find Raul Meza, 31st. Daniel Lawless, 32nd. Cody Knott, Tyler Daniels, 34 drivers. Here this evening, TJ Moore was your race director. Some of the spots actually flipping right here at the last minute on my SDK timing and scoring, but that's the 34 drivers that started it here tonight. TJ Moore directed it. Folks, we're going to round up them podium finishers. Regular season finale. Damn if it didn't turn out to be a good one at the end of it. Don't go anywhere. We're back. Daytona right after this.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back at it here at Daytona. Surgeon Police Survivors Truck Series, that towing company, 220 or 270, if you want to look at it like that. When it's all said and done, Catch Fence Motorsports, Brandon Broadfoot, double Z or double 22, double twos, I guess you could say double deuce, gets the win. Wild finish all the way down to the end of it. Brandon, buddy, congratulations on the win. Talk us through that whole last lap. Talk us through that whole finish right there. Just everything just it transpired from the cockpit of that double deuce, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what happened there at the last corner coming to the tri-oval, but I got a run there, and I'm watching it right now as you guys replay it. And I got up to, I believe it was Johnson, took it low, and then Matthew got low. I was able to ride him, so I wanted to wait until about the end of corner 4, I want to say, and then kind of creeped up, and he went to go try to block it, and I went at least tried to go to the wall, but I ended up on my nose there on the cross or at the cross finish line, and I'm like, did I win this? I mean, I'm facing pavement at this time, so I don't know who won the race, but that was super close quarters there at the end. Well of a finish. Man, dude, I'm pumped. I finally got my victory here in the Truck Series. What better way to do it here than at Daytona and icing on the top of the cake there. Catch Fence dominating the stages there, but I want to appreciate Curtis for pushing me to the stage 1 there as well.
Real quick, Michael, real quick, sorry to cut you off, Michael, but we did hear out there somebody wanting to know when the next race is. Obviously, I don't know if they're going to stick around for the post-race interviews, but the next race will be in Atlanta. So I believe Twirt was asking out there on the live chat to kind of keep up what we got going on. So real quick, if you're in there, buddy, Atlanta's next race. Sorry about that, Michael. Go ahead.
Yeah, Brandon, how much do you owe Isaac Bevan a dinner here? Can you get together with him? Because that man gave you one hell of a shove right down the hill, put you on the rear end of Montgomery there, and then of course you get to the outside, you're not lifting until you see God or the checker flag. I get it, but how much can you say for what Isaac did right there?
Yeah, I forgot Isaac was behind me. That's who it was. Yeah, him and Johnson, I was getting confused. I was just dialed in on trying to finish the race. But, yeah, he gave me some good pushes there. He was able to just stick with me to get caught up to them and then went with me there at the end to push me to the win. But, man, that was fun ending. A little bit of door banging there, sideways, baby, and we even still finished the race. Hell, yeah, let's go.
Broadfoot, Brandon Broadfoot getting him the win here tonight at Daytona. Brandon, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors? You got any shout-outs that you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank Jeff Merck for bringing me on to Catch Fence. This is a great way to build on some things here. Finally molded me to get a win here, teaching me some of the in and outs of super speedway racing. Him, Matt Lee, working with Tristan. I want to thank my wife for letting me race, even though she's not here and somebody else is watching my daughter. Pretty good. And you guys for broadcasting, and Brady, thinking about him and his family, and Cody Nunn. And yeah, man, I'm stoked. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's try to double it up, baby. Let's go.
Double B, double deuce, Brandon Broadfoot getting him one here tonight at Daytona. Watch out for him when we go to Atlanta next week. Another super speedway. See if he can make it 2 in a row. Brandon, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. See you in Georgia next Friday night.
Yes, sir. Only up the state. Let's go.
Absolutely. My neck of the woods is where they'll be next week or next Friday when we get back at it. We'll go to the P2 finisher, Ed Osborne. Eddie, Hell yeah, baby. Get you a P2, baby. Talk us through that whole last little fluffle. I guess you can say that y'all had to deal with. Congratulations on the P2 spot, buddy.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't know. I didn't have the truck there at the end, and I was just lucky enough to have a teammate in Curtis, and he just obligated himself to pushing me, and that was the only reason why we were even keeping up there. But on the restarts there, I just couldn't get going, and I would fall behind a truck or two. So we tried to coordinate it a little bit better, and that worked out good. But once we was truck was on my side, I could not pull up to anybody in front of me. I was having all kinds of trouble with that. Guessing it was just the damage. I'm not sure though. But yeah, P2, I'll take that for sure.
I tell you what, Ed, I seen you sideways, 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, I'm sure your bare bond budget is out of control right now, and the Sawzall blades. But man, that's just the way to fight, right? I mean, it's just the way to fight to get a guy on your bumper at the end, and you got a chance, right?
Yeah. Curtis had the same bad luck results that I did all through the race, and he needed a couple of those green white checkers, and look what he accomplished with that. Yeah, that was good stuff, though, man. Congratulations to Brandon there. I'm glad to see him win.
We're coming home with a P2 here tonight from Jonesville, Virginia. Getting her done here tonight. Ed, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout-outs that you want to thank?
Yeah, just big thank you to Chris Blanchard. I've been racing with Chris forever now. But big thank you and blessings to him. Hearts out to Brady still. Hope everything's going okay for them. All you guys up there, TJ, everybody who runs this whole thing, man, this is just, I know it wasn't too great tonight with the cautions, but hey, we'll take it. And we was actually able to make it through all the wrecks tonight, so I'll take it.
Ed Osborne, P2 here tonight. Everybody, congratulations on the run. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Atlanta next Friday night. That was Ed Osborne, comes home with a P2 here tonight. Flip around. Curtis Banks. Look at this right here. Look at the finish, Dan. We just keep looking at this right here. Curtis, buddy, you get third. I was looking there for a second. I thought Montgomery had it, and then out of nowhere it flipped up and changed around and said that you got it. So take the P3 and run with it, baby. Congratulations on the run. Tell us about that whole last lap as we're still sitting here watching the chaos that happened at the start-finish line.
Man, it was crazy. I told Ed on that restart, I said, when I catch up to you, I said, I'm going to push your ass straight to the front. I said, I'm going to try to push you to the wind. And then they crashed up front, and then we kind of fanned out. But I think if I could have stayed behind him, he probably would have won that.
Curtis, we saw you start up front there, bud. I mean, the aggression tonight, out of control. Everybody wrecking everywhere. How much damage did you have? Did you not think you could lead, and that's why you decided to push? I mean, it was just incredible night for everybody. Back to front. I mean, is what you decided to do? Just kind of, I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to push him, and it's my best way to get there.
Well, Ed's a teammate of mine with Blanchard and Adam Lithy. And my plan was to run with them all night, but Adam and Chris got wrecked out, and then it was just me and Ed out there. So just wanted to push him, get him a good finish.
Curtis Banks, baby, coming home with the P3 here tonight. Curtis, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors or any shout-outs that you want to thank?
I want to thank you guys and the whole Nazareth team for putting this together. What you guys do in the booth is amazing. I'd like to thank Chris for allowing me to have that towing company on my truck. My teammate, Ed. And everybody has this organization put together. It's pretty nice, pretty sweet.
Pretty nice, pretty sweet. Curtis Banks ends up getting her done. Curtis, buddy, congratulations. Let's watch it one more time right here. Look at this chaos that kicks off right here. Banks took a shot. All hell ends up breaking loose. He dives it down to the inside. Look at this right here. Once again, Montgomery straight up the hill. Bam! Straight into the door. Broadfoot. Broadfoot gets set up, loses it. There you go. Banks right there went all the way down as low as he could. Osborne did as well. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Try to miss the wreck. Banks was able to pull it off. Gets the P3 here tonight. Curtis, buddy, congratulations on the P3. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Hot Atlanta next week.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yep. See y'all at Echo Park. Thank y'all for having me.
That's right. Echo Park, baby.
I don't call it Echo Park. Screw all that crap. No. We don't call it Echo Park. We call it Atlanta Motor Speedway. I don't care about all that. We keep it the way that it's supposed to be. But that, I mean, what a finish. What a finish. It is what it is. Echo Park, Atlanta, however you want to call it. What a race. Daytona, a little bit more cautions than what I think everybody would wanted. Michael, buddy, your final take. It's a good one. We'll call it that. I mean, hell, it was a hell of a finish. Your take on a good one here tonight at Daytona, Michael.
Well, you knew it had to be a good finish, right? I mean, with all the chaos we saw tonight, we saw contenders. I can't wait for the new points. We literally can't do that, folks. We're pretty much up to the 21st century standard, but as for doing live points, a little hard for us to do. So join us next week, and you'll know where everybody is as the playoffs start in Atlanta. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the call. I had a blast tonight, Jake. I enjoy calling races with you. I hate to see that you're going to leave next year. I think I might be taking over your spot. I don't know, but I love calling races with you, man. The intensity, the good voice, and it's just great doing it with you.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm trying to look at the updated point standings, trying to see if something happened, something might have changed, and I still ain't seeing nothing. So I ain't seen nothing, ain't nothing popped up yet, at least on my end. So is what it is. I guess we'll just have to stick around. We'll have to wait. We'll have to see what happens when it's all said and done. Dean, buddy, I always let you get the final say before me, buddy. Go ahead, Dean. Go ahead, Dean. You don't want to say nothing? Don't worry about it then, Dean. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, Jacob.
Well, go ahead.
I mean, there's a lot to go on here because I can't show the actual official results and stuff like that because iRacing doesn't count any driver that goes below the double line across the line at the end. So therefore, the whole results are a little bit messed up at the moment, Jacob. That's only because it sees it from what an AI perspective sees it. It doesn't see it from what we see it, and TJ Moore and everybody else here at the Fantastic Racing League of the North American Racing Association League does, because that's what the situation is. So even out of live time, it shows Double M winning the race there, but we know Brandon Broadfoot got that one home at the end. So that's the situation there. Makes an nightmare on my end, but we all know at the end of the day what the results were there, Jacob.
Yeah, we know exactly what that was because we just called it all live right here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Broadfoot gets there at Daytona. What's going to happen when the playoffs start next week when we go to Hot Atlanta? Well, folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Got to thank all the great sponsors: Darren's Detail and Shine, Darren's Nail Gun Repair, Murph's Magical Creations, that towing company for the title sponsorship of the race, obviously DSR Electric for what they do on the Monday series, Prosper's Engineering, Glass Mechanics, Serve Pro. Hell, they got a lot of sponsorship here tonight. Serve Pro and Pulse Poppers did. And can't forget about COPS, Concerns of Police Survivors, for what they do for this great league. Premier Racing Setups, literally the sponsors, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So many of them, it's hard to even keep up with. So thank you very much to all of the sponsors. Shout out to the drivers. Y'all got it cleaned up. Put on a hell of a show. Fans, y'all come out in huge numbers. Thank y'all very much. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. Keep up with everything going on with NASRA and everything going on. Brady, hope everything's getting better and everything. We're still praying for you, Brady. Cody Knott taking over for Brady since he's been out. TJ Moore calling the races, all the admins through all the leagues. Appreciate them letting us come in here, entertain you guys, and call some great racing for the best league in iRacing, which is the North American Sim Racing Association. For the best damn producer in the business, Australian Dean Optin Bengals, and from my good buddy Eminem, Michael McKinnon, I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Said as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Playoffs fixing to get kicked off, baby. We're going to Atlanta next Friday night. Gonna be a good one. I love it. In my backyard, I'm bringing the cold ones. We're gonna have a good time. Next Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live only on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network. Sweetest Georgia peaches, baby. We're ready to get there.